Well. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you? How are you? I hope you guys are good. I got some bad news today, but it is what it is. But it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I know that for sure. I know that for goddamn sure. Um, just a minute, Dark Angel. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh no, I can speak. What's up, Camilla? So, um, what's up, Megan? What's up, Chimper? So, um, today at 3:18 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, my one and only true auntie.
Oh, you put me on camera just as I'm eating a chocolate biscuit. Thanks.
Well, there you go. I got good timing.
You have. What's going on?
So, so, so today, my aunt's been in the hospital.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
um, and I've been trying to figure out my aunt's daughter got a hold of me yesterday and told me that they were going to be taking my aunt off life support yesterday.
You said that. Yep.
Well, they took her off life support yesterday, and I didn't get no phone call from my aunt's daughter. And at 2:30 today, I decided to call my aunt's daughter or just text her and say, "Hey, what's going on?" You know what I mean? I need an update. And she texted me back. She said that she's still holding on and just waiting. So I said, "Can you do me a favor?" I said, "Are you at the hospital with her?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Can you take her the phone and put it up next to her ear so I can say goodbye to her?" And she did. And I said my goodbyes to her. And I called my mom and gave my mom my aunt's daughter's phone number. And because my mom and her were like extremely close friends, they're for 50 years or more. And my mom called her, said her goodbyes to her, and she died 5 minutes later. No bullshit. No bullshit. Like she was literally holding. She was literally holding on. She was literally holding on to say goodbye, to hear us say goodbye to her.
That's what I, excuse my mouthful. As I said, I'm eating chocolate biscuit. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. She just wanted to hear your voice and go, okay, I heard it. Said goodbye. Boom, I'm out.
Yep. So.
Sorry, I'll finish the chocolate biscuit. No.
But
Oh,
you know, she's no longer in pain, and you know, and I actually feel like I got my first angel looking over me right now. You know.
Yep, my dad's on this shoulder, my grandma on this, and my grandparents on this shoulder. Yep, she'll be there. And I swear, you know the old cartoons where you have whoever it was, you know, Daffy Duck, say with the angel and the devil on either side. That's well, not so much the devil, but I've got the angels on my shoulders. Yeah,
you can't have an angel. You can't have angels without devils, man. You can't.
No, I'm not. I'm saying more angels than devils, I shall say. But yeah, oh, sweetheart, condolences for your loss, but I'm glad she hung on so you could say goodbye, if that makes sense.
You know, and it was just crazy. It was just crazy how it worked out. And like, anyway, I'm not trying to make people think I'm trying to beg for shit, but I'm trying to figure out a way to fucking come up with the gas money to go to her funeral service. You know what I mean? I don't even, like, I'm that. She's Native American, so it'll probably be like within the next 4 or 5 days. And I got to try to figure out how to get my mom down there or my dad down there. It's a 3.5 hour drive from where I live to where she was at. And if I'd have had the money to do it last night, I would have just got my mom and took my mom down there and sat by her bedside. You know what I mean? Until she passed away. But like,
yeah, people are asking in the chat. Dark Angel's asking how much? How much? What do you need to do it and to get everyone down there and accommodation? Like what?
It'd be right around $90 to $100 to get there and back.
What say you, chat? Can we do it?
Just saying.
The only way I can do it, super chat, which you don't get till next month. Although I do have your PayPal. I might be able to do something. He just did Dark Angel. He said $90 to $100 would be roughly what he needed. So come on, chat.
I mean, that would be strictly gas for there and coming back. Because I mean, we wouldn't be staying the night or anything. My dad can't do that, and I don't. I just. One thing after another after another.
I know. You know? Yeah, and it all comes all at the wrong time. Yeah.
What's up, Miss W?
Hey, Miss W. Hey, Cam, Temper. I sub to you, Temper, by the way. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah. You're good. Yeah.
If there's some way we can do it, let's do it. Yeah, when I saw the hole in the ground thing in your title, I thought, oh no. I kind of.
Oh no, that's a little joke. That's a little private joke I got going on with you know somebody else in the chat or in the community and shit. Like, but yeah.
Dark Angel said, "Can you drop them a link for the PayPal? I will try to do. They will try to do half." Oh, that's very generous of you, Dark Angel. I think your details were on the scroll at one point, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Then StreamYard deleted a bunch of my shit and.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. So that's his PayPal, friends. If you could help, excuse my mouthful again. Please do. Let's get into that. Get G2 and Sugar and Mum and Dad down to the funeral.
I just like I call her my one true aunt, and we're not even blood related. Like I had 2 aunts on my dad's side and 6 on my mom's side, and
you said that
just worthless. You know what I mean? And like my aunt Alice, she never judged me for anything. She never looked down on me for anything. I could screw up so bad, and she would just give me a hug, and she'd tell me, we just got to try better, and
Yep, better luck next time. Yeah. Yep. So the PayPal's there. If you can help friends, Dark Angel has said they'll help. Yep, we've got to get into this. Whatever you can. Well, it's Temper. It's under G2's name there. Dark Angel, you are there you go. You got another angel, a dark one, but an angel nevertheless. Thank you, Dark Angel.
It's there on the bottom of the screen now.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry, but at the same time, I'm so glad you got to talk to her. That one,
and I don't know. I just had this feeling because her daughter hadn't talked to me since last night. And I just had this feeling. I don't know. It was weird. It was just weird. I was like, I need to call and I need to get a hold and figure out what the fuck's going on. And
if she hasn't already, it's that. Well, that was. I don't know if I told you the story. The moment my dad passed away was 5 a.m. And I'm usually well and truly up by 5 a.m. But I'd been so exhausted because I was at the hospital with him. Whatever. He passed away. I felt a cold shiver go down my spine at that exact moment and sat bolt upright in bed, looked at the clock, went 5 a.m. No, I'm not getting up. 5 hours later, my brother belts on my door and says, Dad's passed. And when I said what time, he said 5 a.m. And I'm like, yep, knew it. So, yeah, I like that sense of, that's right, Dark. That's right, Dark. Sometimes you just have to say, hey, you heard my voice. It's like, and that's what I said to my dad. It's like, you can let go now. You're home, because my dad was in hospital on life support 3.5 hours away, and he wanted to come home. And kind of like your aunt, waiting to hear your voices. I think Dad was waiting to come back, and he died 4 days after I got him home. So, yeah. But,
like she's been battling. She was doing dialysis like 3 times a week, 8 to 12 hours a week, or 8 to 12 hours a day, 3 days a week for the last 10 years. Like I tried donating the kidney to her, and it never.
Blood pressure or something, you couldn't do it.
My blood pressure was way too high. They wouldn't do it and shit, and and I'm just like, it's been a struggle with her for so long, and she's been in like, they took out like 90% of her stomach and like 85.
Did she have cancer or something?
She had a couple. She had a couple different things going on. And
palliative care. I did it for my dad, and for my granddad as well. Yeah, sometimes I just need that little kick to get over the rainbow bridge, which is saying goodbye to someone or listening to someone's voice for the last time. As I said, it was bringing my dad back to our town, or sometimes I just need a little, it's okay, you can go now.
And like it was just she was the world's, she was like for me she was the perfect aunt, and
I'm so sorry, but like you said, that if there's such a thing as a silver lining to the dark cloud, as she said, she's not being on dialysis. My godson was on dialysis before his transplant, and you'd have one day off, say go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You'd have Tuesday to get over it. You just feel good, and then you got to turn around and go the next day. And if she had that, my godson had it for 12 years, but if she had it, I couldn't imagine living like that. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Dark. Yeah, I have. Before my dad died, I had 7 people in 9 months pass away. So you kind of start looking at it philosophically. But sometimes I just need a little nudge to let go. But Yeah, but oh, I'm so sorry. But like you said, at least she's not in pain and she's not having to do dialysis. And if you can take something good out of it. Oh, the rainbow, Dark Angel, the Rainbow Bridge. So when somebody loses a pet, whether it's a dog, cat, goldfish, whatever, they say they go over the Rainbow Bridge. And that's how I describe death, going over the bridge from one life to the next. So it's a little bit. I've been told it's corny. I don't care. I'm here for corny.
You know, it's just like I went to that concert. I went to that concert, the Post Malone and Jelly Roll concert, and I didn't get to see her on the way there. I tried to, you know what I mean?
Sorry, GT, my mum's calling.
Okay, you're good. And like I ended up getting to see her, and I hadn't seen her in like 15 fucking years, and like I'm so glad. I'm so fucking glad I got to see her, man. I'm so glad I got to see her. Yep. Yep. You know, that's one thing about life. You know, the one thing that's guaranteed is we're all going to take that walk one day. That's a walk we all take, man. I just never really, I don't know, I just never really pictured life without my aunt in it, you know?
I never thought I would. I mean, I knew it would happen eventually with my dad, but I lost. So, to give you a bit of perspective on why I hit the ground as hard as I did with my dad. So, I had a friend murdered, friend who took their life, uncle died of bone cancer very quickly, thank God. My 96-year-old grandfather died, and my father died within 7 months.
In 2002, I went to 14 funerals in 12 months. In 12 months. And like it was mostly family members. I had a cousin who hung himself in his closet with a belt. My best friend, who I named my son after, got electrocuted on some power lines at work. Like my grandma, may she rest in peace, because she was a bitch. She'd never liked me. She always hated me. But she died the same year. My cousin Ray, she died the same year. It was just fuck. It was just
one
crazy.
thing after the other, yeah. And I remember when I was told I had post-traumatic stress disorder. I said, no, I don't. I'm not a first responder. I'm not in the military. And then my psychologist said, give me from 2016 to now, how many people you've lost in quick succession? And I gave her that list. And she said, you sure? No, it was my mother said, are you sure you're not in combat? Because that sounds pretty relentless.
Yeah.
Your brain doesn't know you're not in combat, which is why I now have pretty bad post-traumatic stress. But you just persevere. And I think what I would say to you, though, and my psychologist hat is on now, is, all right, Dark Angel, take care. You've got to let yourself feel it, where I didn't, and that's why I also hit as hard as I did and just disassociated. And I think you're already doing that, so I'll stop shrinking you now. So
no, you're good. Like it hasn't. I don't like when it comes to death. I've dealt with so much death in my life. It takes a bit for it to finally sink in and come to the reality that they're gone. It's weird for me, but yeah, you know.
It's 8 years since my dad passed. It'll be 9 next year. And I still go to pick up the phone and then think, oh, so yeah, 25 years since my grandmother passed and I still pick up the phone, so.
What's up, right side?
Hey. So, you just do
something I can send. Do I have TT? What's TT?
I was going to say,
what's TikTok? TikTok, maybe? Oh, yeah, I don't have TikTok.
just take a screenshot and see if you can find a way of a receipt or something to make sure. Although I think PayPal does tell you when money goes in, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It'll let me know, I think.
Yeah. I don't
But there's
know.
my email. There's my email address. There's my email.
But it's been shitty for you lately, brother.
Fuck, man.
It can only get
You know?
better. But I won't say it can't get worse because the universe will be like, fucking watch me.
Watch this shit. Yeah.
Hold my
Yeah.
beer, you fuck. Let's go. No.
Yeah,
it's
I don't tempt fate with the universe. I really don't do
I'm
that shit.
very careful tempting fate now, but yeah, as I said, if there's a bright side to take out of it, she's not in pain and she's not having, the stress of dialysis and whatnot. So
Yeah.
gosh.
But yeah, I went. But I did go fishing this morning, like I said I was going to. I took my son out fishing.
How'd you go? Catch anything?
I did.
Oh, good stuff.
It was fun. It was fun. It got way too hot, way too quick, but yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. You were able to wet a line, so to speak, and we were able to do that for a while. Did you go with your son, or did you just go yourself?
My son. I took my son with me.
I just drank Coke. I just snorted Coke. Not that good.
Nice. I can't ever I would become a Coke addict, but I don't like the way the bubbles burn my nose.
Yeah,
You know
I don't like the bubbles in my nose. Oh goodness! There you go. Got you smiling. Boom. My work here is done. Oh, I did actually. Went up into my sinus cavities. Ouch.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go grab me a beer real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. You go. All right. Take care, Dark Angel, and thank you for
I had to go to the window. Fucking
99 days. Well done. How are you going with the stopping smoking? Right side? 90. How are you going with the smoking? 99 days sober. Good job. I've heard horror stories of people trying to go off cigarettes, my dad included. I'm not a smoker, but how are you feeling with that right side? Are you feeling okay after it?
My mom smoked 2 to 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day for 30 fucking years. She quit smoking on July 4th, 2000. Cold turkey, and has never gone back. 25 motherfucking years my mom was gone without a cigarette, and I thought we were going to bury her with a cigarette in her hand.
So did you as I said, I'm not a smoker. I've been around smokers my whole life. Was it hard to go cold turkey? Because my brother tried cold turkey and he was like, 4 cigarettes in 2 hands.
From my view, it didn't look like it was too hard on her, but I'm sure it probably kicked her ass. But yeah, she cold turkeyed it, man. 100% cold turkeyed it.
I tried cold turkeying off coffee after 24 triple shot coffees, and I had such bad withdrawal. I ended up with migraine going cold turkey off coffee, which is why I was wondering. But way to go, cold turkey. Have you found a substitute for the cigarettes? I don't mean cigarettes or cigars or anything. Have you found something to replace? Here, right? A packet of cigarettes, your standard packet of cigarettes is $45, and if you want the large package, you're going up to $60, which my brother smokes, and I just wonder how he can, it would be a good saving. Yeah, I think cigarettes here are $54 now or something insanely ridiculous.
That's
I would
fucking crazy.
I would much rather spend $50 on anything, but what would I spend $50 on? I don't know. I'd put it towards the trip probably. Oh, but way to go! Right, that is awesome. Oh, the patches. Yeah, yeah. 11. My brother would be insanely jealous of being in California smoking if it's $11 compared to what he has to pay down here. But yeah. Hey, Rob. Yeah, as I said, Rob, my brother pays, I think, anywhere between $44 and $56 now, depending on the size of the packet. So, I mean, we've all got our vices. Mine is a triple shot espresso, so that's expensive. But I have my own machine, so I don't have to pay too often. But yeah, insane. Yeah, and that's it, Rob. I'd rather have the money in my back pocket myself. As I said, I've been around smokers but never smoked myself. So yeah. But cold turkey off nicotine, right? I am suitably impressed. Way to go. That was the thing, Wanda. I used to joke that you could always tell when my brother and father would be anywhere near me because you could smell them before they walked into the room, or even in the driveway before they got to the front door. You could always smell them. And I remember my brother started smoking at boarding school, and he would always be terrified that Dad would smell the smoke on him, but then realized that often, not always, smokers won't smell it on other smokers. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Rob. Yes, you get rid of. My brother still smokes, but never around me because of my lungs, Wanda, and never around his son or my mother. Actually, the three he won't smoke around. Yes, it's one or the other, Rob. You can't. You want to smoke?
See,
you won't.
for me, for me, I enjoy smoking. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
100%. I fucking enjoy it.
My grandmother said she did too. Each to their own. But and I don't criticize people who smoke. I just have really sensitive lungs due to asthma, and I might move away from you till you finish smoking. It's not that you're smoking, it's just that I'll start coughing up both lungs. You know, it's nothing against you smoking. It's just that I'm sensitive to it. That's all.
Yeah.
But yes, Rob, you've got to choose cigarettes or drinking, and you can't have both for the price. Unless you drink low-grade alcohol that you make in the bathtub.
Hey, that's some of the best alcohol in the world right there.
You can't see me because I'm now off camera, but I looked at you and I thought, that's the good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but Rob, did you grab her ass like I told you to, bro?
Oh, dude, really? Hang on, if he's got cigarette and booze, he's only got two hands as far as I know. what's your grandma? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I would lose both. I would lose both objects in my hands.
I was going to say, put them down on the table, and you've got 2 hands free.
That's awesome, Wanda. That's awesome, Wanda.
Well, funny you say that, Wanda. When my dad came off full life support due to his his CPOD, you would think that would occur. It didn't. My brother took up smoking after we buried my grandmother from misdiagnosed lung cancer. And I bit my tongue so badly I could taste blood when he told me. And it's just like, your choice, you're an adult, but this is, yeah, no judgment.
Yeah, my grandpa, my mom's dad, he died with a cigarette lit in his mouth.
I'm sure if my father didn't have oxygen tanks around him, G2, because
My grandpa didn't give a fuck. He walked around with his oxygen tank, smoking a cigarette.
I don't think my father would have, but if he could have gotten away with it after he came off life support, but still had the nasal cannula, I'm quite sure my father wouldn't have given a fuck at that point either.
Yeah, my grandpa smoked Marlboro Light 100s, 3 packs a day.
My grandmother, at one point, I can remember, I think it was when she was in hospital before she came home and then had to go back to hospital. She was so weak, but she just turned 80 a few days before, and then took a turn for the worst and went back to hospital. And I'm sure she said she wanted a cigarette. And it's like, Grandma, do you understand what you're dying from here? And she said, yeah, I completely understand, but I still want a cigarette. But she couldn't get out of bed to have one. And she went through like major withdrawal, which I thought was cruel, but, you know, she was in hospital. But, yeah. Hello, SO dear. Yeah.
Thanks for the warning, Rob.
Rob, you might be back. You might be right back, but we may not. But no, I'm kidding, Rob. I'm kidding. Take your time.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a real short stream. I just wanted to come and say hi to everybody, and you know how I do it. You know.
Yeah, you just drop in, say hi, say what you need to say, listen to people, and then go. Yeah, fair enough. It's 4 o'clock, so I got to get moving too. But yeah, well, you know where I am, as I keep saying. If you need anything, bro, and if I can do anything,
Megan, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, sweetheart.
Yeah, but hopefully you can get to that funeral. And
I'm gonna do my damnedest.
Oh, sorry, G2. I was just going to speak to Wanda, but yeah.
Oh, I was just saying I'm going to do my damnedest to get there. So.
Yeah, I hope you can, and I hope if you can, guys, please donate to the PayPal for G2's aunt's. Well, to get him to the funeral, get him, his mum and dad to the funeral. Yeah. I thought I could smell you from here, Rob, but I didn't want to, until I knew for sure that it was you. I didn't want to blame anyone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would tell you to bathe, Rob, but that's completely up to you, sir.
That's between you and your wife.
Yeah. I was going to say you, your wife, your general vicinity, and your neighborhood, and possibly your country, Rob.
Hey, I don't even stress about that, man. As long as my wife don't care, as long as my wife's canceling long trips, I'm good. I'm good. I don't care.
If anyone stands downwind of you when you don't bathe, that's on them, not you.
And like, it's a good way to keep people away from me. And I'm not a really big people person, so you know.
Well, it's kind of like the. I'm going to ask about the dog, Wanda. I'm not going to ask about the dog. But yeah,
I wouldn't.
As I've gotten older, there are things I need to know, things I should know, things I know and later regret knowing.
What's up?
I don't
Something
know
else.
if I don't know if you've heard the news, but I'll let G2 tell you.
Oh, and just my my aunt's been in the hospital this last like week or so. She hasn't been doing good. Her daughter called me yesterday, told me they're going to take her off life support yesterday. They took her off life support yesterday. So I was expecting the call late last night, and I never got one. And I called her. I called my cousin. I called my aunt's daughter at about 2:30 this afternoon, and she said that she was still holding on. And I asked her, I was like, "Well, are you at the hospital?" And she said, "Yeah." And I was like, "If you could do me a favor and take her the phone so I can say goodbye to her, that would be great." And then, she did, and I said my goodbyes to her, and I called my mom because my mom and her were like the best of friends ever. And I called my mom and gave her my cousin's fucking phone number. My mom called her and said goodbyes to her, and she passed away 5 minutes later.
Oh man,
Yeah.
my condolences, man.
So now my next struggle is trying to get to Boise to get to this funeral. So,
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I saw he was online, Niels, my heart broke because I had a feeling it was that.
Yeah. I was getting ready to pop in. Hey man, how was fishing and stuff? Because I knew
Well,
you cut out the stream this morning.
managed to go fishing, so there's that.
Yeah. You got to go fishing. You got to enjoy the day.
Yeah.
You got to sing to her. Your mom got to speak with her. So
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe
She doesn't have to go through dialysis anymore 3 days a week, and she's no more pain. And
exactly.
now I feel like I honestly got like one of my very first angels in heaven watching over me now. You know what I mean? Like for real. So,
I don't want to sound like Clockwork Rex, man, but we have a very, very close song. I'll see if I actually no, there'll probably be a copyright strike, so we won't do it.
I don't worry about those.
But I'll put it in back chat. You don't worry about those?
Yeah, dude. I don't like. I get copyright claims all the fucking time, dude. I got like almost 900 videos, dude, and there's probably 450 of them that have copyright claims on them, dude, and that's all they are, just copyright claims.
Oh,
I don't worry about it because I don't worry about it because I don't do this for the money. You know what I mean? So
Niels.
No, that's
G2. I've still got your actually, G2, can you email me your address and I'll stick this in the post this week.
I'll bring it up in the back. You'll love this, man.
I can't. You have to do it yourself, bro. It doesn't let me.
He's on his phone.
Oh, okay.
I
just don't know how to bring it up from the back.
Just share the screen and.
So you'll just present it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
G2, send me your address and I'll send that straight over to you this week while I'm thinking about hanging over the back of the desk chair, brother.
For educational purposes. Guys, this is going to be a tearjerker, so I'm going to warn you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go off and mute and grab some tissues. I'll be back.
Just let me know when you all are ready.
We're ready as we're going to be. But if you could play it, push play, and then slide the screen up so we can't see the video, that'll get me really good.
So you can't see the video?
Yeah. They're real big stiflers about that. But if it's one you got to see the video on, we're down. I'm down. I got 3 strikes I can take. So
okay.
I'm good, bro. What's up, Sunshine? What's up, SO? What's up? What's up, baby?
Let me mute on my. Well, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring the one up with the lyrics with the translation.
I'll text you. I'll hit you up on I'll hit you up on Messenger here in a little bit, Sunshine.
I was going to say, can you translate, because that sounds beautiful, and I'm not sure of that.
Yeah, it's sung in Norwegian, and
Right.
part of it in Old Norse. So I'm trying to get the actual one with the lyrics.
Oh, you got those three bars, Neil, have me crying like a baby already. Say fake. So I'm gonna stay off camera for that.
Yeah, let me make sure it's this one. Yeah, it's really good.
She's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah, that's Aurora. So she did a lot of stuff for like Disney and shit like that. She's a very popular artist from actually back in Norway. I think
Oh,
she did.
okay. No, see, you got me sniffing and snorting, Nils. Thanks. You know what? I need this face on my avatar to make me smile a little bit.
I'm just trying to keep from going through my actual playlist to find it.
Oh, mute yourself and go through it until you find it.
Let me see if it'll. Okay, yep, I got it. Let me bring this up.
Ugh.
So in Norse belief, in Old Norse belief, there's different afterlife. So there's no heaven or hell. We do have a hell, but it's not the same as the Christian hell.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you die of old age or sickness or things like that, that's where you go to, and you are cared for by one of Loki's daughters, who is also like a goddess of death, which her name is Hel. They couldn't say that in the MCU universe because of Disney, so they called her Hela. She doesn't have spikes and shit coming out of her head, and she doesn't look anything like that either. So, and she cares.
Sorry, Niels. What about Valhalla? Who's that?
There is Valhalla for the warriors and those slain.
Oh.
It's kind of funny because that's a two-part. So if you die in combat, or if you die in battle, or if you die in having sex with a woman, you're eligible for Valhalla. And then there's Folkvanger. There's like 5 different.
There's many. Yeah. Okay. I just know Valhalla for Ride of the Valkyries.
Niflheim at the very depths, where like if you're a child molester or rapist, things like that, murderer, you go to a different area in the deepest, darkest depths of Niflheim, of like the depths of that part of hell, and then you get chewed on. Your spirit basically gets chewed on for eternity.
As I said, Neil,
by the giant serpent Nidhogg. It's like a giant dragon.
I'm going to say I only know Valhalla for Ride of the Valkyries, Nils. I'm just going to say it and get it.
Oh, there you go. So
I got a fucking giant dragon for you, Nils.
So there you go.
As a dragon, my dear.
So when you pass, the only thing is in the old text is you go to the west. The old teachings is you go to the west, not the physical west.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to like a forbidden forest area. So whatever you're buried with is what you carry with you into the afterlife, and then you have to travel through this forest to the Bridge of Gjöll, which was one of 3 rivers in the ancient times. And it's a river of fire, basically, but it's a gold-plated bridge that you have to cross. And guarding the gates to hell is a dog, basically like a hellhound, named Garmer. And you have to outwit him or defeat him in order to pass to meet your ancestors that are in hell. And if not, you're stuck in a kind of purgatory on either side of the bank of the river until you can figure out a way to do it.
I've heard that story about the dog.
Yeah,
I've heard that story. Yeah,
so
yeah.
They mention the Bridge of Gjöll in this song. About this is basically when Einar Selvik, when his grandmother died, she taught him everything he knows. When she died, he wrote this song while she was dying and sung it to her on her deathbed before she passed. So it's a very emotional song.
And I've already got the tissues, so let's go.
There you go. Translation is on CC, on closed captioning.
That is that traditional drumming, Nils?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
Yeah, the
beautiful.
song, everything is just, everything's more modern.
Yeah, I love that traditional drumming. And the what the young lady was wearing with the sleeves, is that a fur or is that
Yeah,
an animal?
Yeah, that's supposed to represent Freya, because
Right.
she gets first pick of the dead, especially in battle, and then Odin gets second pick. The Allfather does. So what he quoted at the end there was from the Havamal, which is the spoken words of the Allfather. Cattle die, kinsmen die, and so the self must die. The one thing that never dies is the reputation of each person.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why we always talk about our ancestors and their feats, and I mean everything from funny stories to great achievements that they have done in life. And as long as you talk about it and you pass those stories down to the next generation, their memory will never die. So your ancestors always live with you because you have that same blood running through your veins.
Yeah, and that's why I'm so big on family history as well. Like you say, your ancestors' history before you're born. Like the stuff I've learned about my great-great-grandfather and my grandfather my great-grandfather and his father. My great-grandfather died when I was 18 months old. But just hearing the stories, like you said, and some aren't always nice, but you hear the stories, and that perpetuates the memory. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we try to keep a positive stream, because if you actually, and this is a deep soul searching thing, and G2K loves this stuff. So every time we have these, and I always say we don't have problems, we just have inconveniences.
Mm-hmm.
We have inconveniences because we have access to technology and things now that our ancestors didn't have. They didn't have ERs, they didn't have hospitals, they didn't have McDonald's and stuff. They had to find their food, pick their food, grow their food, hunt their food. And they had it a hell of a lot worse than we did, going through famines, pandemics, natural events and stuff, wars and things like that. And
I mean, my great-grandfather, I wear his signet ring. He would have been 136 this year, I think, 126.
so,
And you hear these people that have lived 100 years and beyond, and you think, what have they seen in their life?
and we're literally, everybody you've got the blood of a champion, because they survived everything to get you where you are now. You're literally the product of 1,000 loves.
Exactly.
And everything they had to go through to get us to where we are.
What's up, VFB?
Sunshine, do it on Orsk.
And the thing, Nils, is that old saying. I don't know if you say it in your with your beliefs and whatnot, but you stand on the shoulders of giants. Like you said, their achievements have put me, like my family's achievements have put me where I am, and in a few hundred years, whatever I achieve will be the next generation, 3 generations away or whatever. Yeah, I love that stuff. And I love Norse mythology and Old Norse and all of that. As you know, Nils, now it's not the time for that conversation. So
yeah. I saw Sunshine said, "I'm Norwegian." Y'all got to
that's awesome.
So yeah, that's why I asked. Do it on Spence.
Okay, for the non-Norwegians, Neil.
I'm sorry.
Some of us are not Norwegian. Just saying.
Yeah, Angie has Norwegian and Danish. I swear she has Swedish blood, which makes sense because Norway was at one time. So.
She puts up with you. Wow, did I say that loudly, Neil? Sorry.
But she does have have a lot of agenda fighting her too. You can tell from that temper that she has. She's got
she's got the fighting spirit.
Yeah, that's why we're not afraid of anything, because we don't fear death. And there's beliefs that, and especially in society that teach you to be scared to death. And it's like, no, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
Life, death, and change. You can never change. You can never alter that course. That's why we believe in fate. And so one of the doctors I worked with, he said, I don't understand a belief that worships death. And I said, we don't worship it. We just don't fear death.
Yes, and there is a difference. I used to be a lot more scared, is that English, of death than I am now. You know, after seeing my grandmother die, my grandfather, several friends, yeah, whatever. I used to be terrified of the thought of it, but now it's not even what comes after it that I worry. I don't even worry about that. But as you said, it's inevitable, and what can you do about it? You can't fight it. Someone said to me, why don't you freeze yourself for cryogenics? I hate the cold was my answer, you know, and that doesn't always work. Much love, Wendy. So, you know, it's like I used to be terrified of dying or getting sick, and now it's just like, well, if that happens, you know?
Yeah.
See, the whole thing with death though is it's the only guaranteed thing in life.
That and taxes.
No. Not even that. I don't care what taxes. Trust me, there's ways to do. You don't have to pay taxes. You can go out and live in the motherfucking mountains on your own by yourself and never pay taxes again.
Yeah, true.
So the only thing guaranteed in life is we're all going to take that walk of death on our own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who's that sugar in the background? How are you, my love?
Hi, Megan.
How are you doing,
Hey,
darling?
sugar glider.
I'm doing good. Hi, everybody. How is everybody doing?
A little sad with the news, but it is what it is, and just hoping you guys are doing what you know, one
Yeah.
thing to the other. But as I said, and same applies to you, sugar. If you need me, you know where to find me.
I appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you.
But I'm going to jump down because I am blubbering like a baby. Thank you so much. But I did find them on Spotify, and I will be listening to more crying like a baby. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Actually, because I
Not
love
to make you cry, but mute. There we go.
So, yeah, you guys know where I am. If you need anything, just yell through the interwebs, and I will hear it, no doubt.
Thank you, Megan. Thank
and
you
if
for
I-
everything, Megan.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was going to say my pleasure, but that's not what you say at times like this. Happy to help. You know, I adore you guys, and
We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Megan.
We love you. a
well,
lot.
your standards are already low, so you know I'm just going to take that in the spirit in which it's intended. But guys, seriously, yeah, reach out if you need anything, and I'll do what I can. But yeah, all right, guys.
Thank you. That means a lot, Megan. Thanks.
All right, guys. Talk to you soon.
Have a good night, Megan. Southern says, "Love you, sugar."
Love you too, Kevin. I keep calling her Wendy.
Well, that's her name, yeah.
Well, I
But,
know,
yeah.
but she probably don't want to be called by that. Her name would say that. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But seriously, if you guys need anything, just let us know. You got a great community here.
Yeah, we appreciate every one of you. We really do.
So I sent Southern some emails yesterday or the day before. I'm trying to get my head up out of this fucking bad headspace I'm in right now. You know what I mean? But did you want me to send them to you too for the merchandise shit or what?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't really remember how that whole night went. Like I was fucking like blasted on fucking this dab shit. So like, I don't know if I was told to email Wendy or email you or strip for you and email Wendy. I don't remember all how it went, but you know, so
Since it's going to be and I wanted to do it tonight, but it's supposed to be nice tomorrow night for like the next 6 days here. So we're going to have a bonfire tomorrow, and that's when I was going to try. I got to set up everything to record reading that poem for you.
which one? Sorry, you got to remind me of this shit, man. I'm telling you, it's horrible. I'm bad, guys.
Well, you've had a lot going on. You've had a lot going on lately. So, shit. I can't even remember the name of it. A bottle
I'm fucking trying, dude.
A bottle and a rose. So I have like a mead bottle to use for that video too. It's just a plain bottle. It's actually sitting right there, but yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So I can get
I
that.
did. Yeah, I remember something talking about that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm horrible.
No, man. No, man. You've just had a lot going on. It's okay.
Oh, and let me remind everybody, like, who's been working on their fucking Ninja? I have. I've been working on my motherfucking Ninja like a motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. Did you see the thumbnail on tonight's live stream? That's just a little taste of my Ninja, okay?
Nice.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm going to do the voiceover outside and then do the video over it, and then I got to throw it all onto CapCut, and then I can send it to you.
Who did what?
Yeah, I've caught like something about an email and then doing yourself in the public or in the front yard tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember.
What the hell's that? Oh, that's been yeah, the bottle and the rose poem that I read. So I'm gonna. I don't want to do it inside the house because of the reverb, the echo in here. It won't sound right. So I'm going to do it outside, and then I'm going to do the video separate.
Cool.
We appreciate you.
Of course.
Like
So that way you can post it, get like 5 million views on it.
Yeah, right. Dude. Come on now. Come on now. I'm just happy to get 200 views. You know what I mean? I'm glad to get 5 views. I'm glad to get whatever views I get, man. You know?
And we're thankful for you, the whole community, for real.
Like all of you guys, all you people, all you people that are here right now and that are here all the time with me and shit and my wife. It's like,
thank you for being here and keep coming back. Like, being here for every single live. Like, it really means a lot. You know what I mean?
yeah. We appreciate it.
100%, man. Your family.
We really do.
We're in that G2K mafia now. Your family.
Everybody's got to kiss that ring, baby, baby.
Wait.
Just a boy.
Yeah.
Summer.
But yeah, that first fish I fucking hooked into this morning, you weren't there for it, dude. Holy fuck, bro, dude. It was 20 pounds easy, just a 20-pound carp, you know. But it was fucking 20 pounds, bro. It was good.
I saw that 10-pounder and I was like, fucking carp, man, shit eaters. They're everywhere. They are everywhere.
You know, and people don't get how invasive they really are. Like a female, like that was a female, and like she can spawn 3 times a year and produce over 1.5 million eggs per time for each time she spawns.
Yeah, because they spawn like 100 to 300 eggs at a time.
No. More than 100. No, they spawn. They can spawn out like 1 million to 1.5 million eggs. 10 to 12 pounds, 15 pounds, 1 million to 1.5 million eggs spawned out every 3 times a year, bro.
That's a nice cube. Yeah, it's like either spawn or shit, gar or bluegill, fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, right. See, I got my ass chewed by somebody a little bit. They're like, you don't like small. No, I don't like smallmouth bass in my motherfucking Snake River. They don't belong there.
No.
They don't belong there. So will I go to a place where a place that's supposed to have smallmouth bass and fish the fuck out of smallmouth bass? Yes, I fucking will. But I don't want them in my motherfucking Snake River.
Yeah, it's like striper. Keep them in the lakes.
I mean, that's where they're supposed to be.
Oh. Yeah, I feel that, man. I gotta pour some more tea here. There we go. Yeah, I'm just glad.
Yeah, like I really needed to fucking, just for myself, I really needed that confidence booster of going fishing today, man. Like, I didn't stay too long, and like, you know, I got to see kind of how my arm is doing and shit, and like, you know, I took my brace on my own accord, you know what I mean, and
I know that thing
I
was
back-
driving you nuts too. I could see it on camera.
dude. Oh, dude, oh my fuck, dude. I'm telling you what, Nils. I'm telling you, dude. Dude, fuck that brace, dude.
Right?
I was about to tell you to just hook it to your damn brace. Hook your rod to your brace.
You know, I was kind of thinking about that, but then I was like, no, fuck this brace.
Got to.
You know what I mean? But no, I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good about where it's at with my arm and shit, and like, you know,
It's looking good and it's healing fast.
Because you babied it, you know what I mean? So, good
it's
job.
because as long as I babied it, I was getting sponge baths.
I just worried about you twisting it.
Yeah, well, I'm not too worried about that anymore because, like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get the full rotation range of motion back. I really don't.
It'll come in time. It will. It'll return.
Well, how I've seen like I've looked up on ChatGPT and shit on how the surgery looks and shit, and it's probably like it's permanently grown in, like, my bones permanently grown around my tendon.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah, well, there was nothing else they could have done. Well, they could have done one other thing. Is if it would have ripped all the way across, then I would have been down with my arm and my leg, because it would have had. He was like, the incision we would have to make is not going to be 2.5 inches. It's going to be about 6 fucking inches down your arm.
Yeah.
We have to go in and we're going to have to go in and try to retract that fucking tendon and pull it back out, and try to graft it together with the other. Yeah, dude. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really,
you know.
that's more damage than good in the long run.
Yeah, but what do I do? What do I do? I could, because there was a second option. Don't do it. Don't do the surgery at all, and let the tendon retract on it. And have it just rip the rest away, and just not have strength in that arm for the rest of my life. I can't fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
But dude, your casting was on point. I mean, I couldn't even tell you had surgery.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, dude. When I'm standing on the fishing bank, dude, that is where I excel, dude. Like, it don't even matter. Like, it comes to me like a first nature, and I'm good at it. I'm fucking amazing at it, dude.
We need to find you a fishing sponsor.
Like judging the water and everything, like you know exactly.
Yeah.
You'll be like, hand me 1 3/4. What do you call it? The line stuff or whatever.
Leader.
Yeah, leader line, because it's 5 feet. You know, blah blah blah. All technical about it. I'm like,
Yeah. Like I don't know. It's where I find my most peace, my most comfort, and it's where I'm at one with my higher power. It's my church, and
Yes.
and I love it, dude. And
That's
I
where
love
you're
it.
man.
It's where you're most at peace, right?
Yeah. When I'm standing on that fishing bank, nothing's gonna get me down.
Right.
I could sit there all day long and not have one fucking bite, which is very rare, but it could happen.
Right.
And I'm still having the greatest time ever, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out what kind of float rig that you were using this morning. You said Idaho rig, and I was like, and then you described it. I was like, that's a floating rig because I use like, especially in lakes, sometimes in the Ohio River, just depending on how the water is, I'll use like a Carolina rig.
Oh, dude,
So
like
an
I
Idaho
changed,
rig, I was like, I've never heard of an Idaho rig. Is that a floating rig, or I mean,
so I was fishing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
It's special.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't. How do I say it? I wasn't putting my best foot forward when it comes to my rig, because like I've got a rig up when I'm salmon and steelhead fishing and shit. Even when I'm like just where I was at this morning, like I normally don't rig like I did this morning. Like I'll take a 3-way swivel, okay, a 3-way swivel, and 2 barrel swivels, and some surgical tubing, some lead core, and I'll put 20 to 24 inches of leader line out for my hook, and then above my hook I'll tie a piece of fishing line onto the barrels, onto the fucking 3-way swivel. And
do you use the double or the single barrel swivels?
I use both. So I use like, I'll take a barrel swivel and I'll tie it to the end of a piece of leader line, and then I'll slip that over my line so it slides up and down my line, right? But my weight is also on that line. So when you cast out and the water takes it, when the sinker hits the bottom, the line moves freely. That weight's sitting there, and the line moves freely through that barrel swivel.
So it doesn't feel the weight of it.
So
Right?
so yeah. So there's no
It just
tension.
keeps it there, right?
Yeah.
It keeps it still.
Well, it makes it so if you got a stationary
That's
weight,
that's like you're using a modified catfish rig, because that's what we use here. And you'll run like a 9 to 12 inch leader with your weight on the bottom, and then you'll have your line running above your Duolock with a
sometimes.
single or double barrel at the top or bottom. Yeah, and then your line running
Right.
out.
So
Yeah.
when you use a slip sinker as a stationary weight, so it just slips up and down, right?
Mhm.
When you do that, that sinker hits the bottom, and you're only fishing like this much. You're like your pattern when that weight hits, you only got so much movement in your leader line, right? So when you put it on that barrel swivel, so when the weight hits the fucking bottom, like your line can move freely out of it. So you're not just fishing like this, and you're fishing like this. You're covering fucking 3/4 more fucking territory and area at the exact same time as you would be being just stationary like that. And there's no tension on the line. You can feel it when the fucking fish pick it right up off. Like I can feel it when the fish just barely bump that shit, dude. Like,
Yeah,
for real. You know what I mean? And I'm
just keep a
fucking
little bit of tension on that line. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's just a modified bottom fishing rig. Yeah, the bottom fishing rigs, and normally some of my friends will run out doubles. They'll run out like double 12s off of that line, off that rig, and I don't like that because it just tangles it up too easy. Just
See now I also run that same rig up, but I'll also run that rig up with a fucking slip bobber on.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll put my tab at fucking 20 foot fucking deep. You know what I mean? Because that river I'm fishing in right there, dude, where we're fishing this morning, dude, it goes down fucking 80, 90 feet right there, bro.
No shit.
No shit.
Dude,
Shit.
That's a honey hole right there.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, there's fucking monsters down there, dude. Monsters. Dude.
Oh. Wow.
I work for
the best spot for fishing, man.
Yeah.
It just is, huh?
Yeah, it is. Like I used to work for the newspaper company here in my town, and this kid that worked there with me, his dad was one of the main fucking people, mechanics, whatever the fuck, at the American Falls Reservoir Dam. He actually worked in the dam, and he said that he like would have to go down there in suits and shit, in scuba gear and shit, to fix the turbines and shit and all that shit. Dude, he said he's seen fucking native cutthroats down there, dude, where the fucking orange stripes underneath their gills are fucking 18 inches fucking long, bro. There's monsters down there,
Those things
bro.
are probably as old as we are.
Monsters, bro.
One of the doctors I worked with when I first got in the ER back in like 2000, he was our medical director at the local trauma center. Well, his son, I knew, and he went through medical school. Well, I knew his older brother. I was really good friends with his older brother, and his older brother was going to Michigan or Michigan State for engineering. So I hadn't seen this kid since he was like 10. So I saw his last name on the board, and I was like, "Oh, is Dr. Daly coming back?" And they said, "No, that's his son." And I was like, I was like, "Billy's coming?" And so I was like, "No shit, I haven't seen him before." So we talked, and I was like, how's the fam?" He's like, "We're good, Dad's good, and stuff like that. Mom's good." And I was like, "How's your older brother?" And he said, "So last I heard, he was going to Michigan for an engineering degree or something, and master's in engineering." He said, "Yeah, he gave that up, moved out to Idaho, and he's living in a camper out in Idaho in the mountains, and he's working for Fish and Wildlife."
Oh yeah, dude.
So I was like, "No shit."
Yep. Yeah. Like there's a spot, and you can do your research on it, and just so you can say, okay, yeah, GTK knows what he's talking about. There is a place here in Idaho. It's called the Frank Church Wilderness Area. Okay. I'm telling you right now, there are places inside the Frank Church Wilderness Area that has never seen a fucking human being in the history of the fucking planet, bro.
Oh, I believe it. We used to joke about that in forestry out there, man, up in Clearwater. I used to say there's probably elk here that have never seen a human being before.
I guarantee there are. I guarantee there are. There's trees and fucking animals and shit that are in Frank that have never seen a fucking human being, dude, ever. And never will. You know what I mean? Like it's just the greatest state in America, dude. When it comes to our outdoor activities that we can do and shit, dude. Like, and if you're one with nature, dude, you can't get better than it here, dude. You can't.
See, that's why I love where we live. I mean, it's the same thing: kayaking, hiking, camping, fishing, swimming, canoeing. Hunting. Like
I can stand on a riverbank here in Idaho, and while I'm sitting there fishing for fucking 18, 20 pound steelhead, 40, 50 fucking pound salmon, I can also pan for gold and silver and pick up gems laying right there, precious stones and gems laying right there in the fucking river, all over. And go shoot an elk, maybe a deer, all on the same fucking day, and be home by fucking midnight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I asked you about the steelhead this morning, because like I wasn't sure the river you were on, if there was a dam there. When you mentioned waterfalls, like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they can't make it upstream.
So look. It's called Shoshone Falls. Check it out. Like that's the only reason. That's the only reason why we don't get steelhead right here, right where I live, basically.
212 feet tall. That's higher than Niagara, man.
Dude,
Idaho is fucking amazing.
It is. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's nothing but mountains and.
Now imagine, Niels, imagine looking at that in December and January when it's all fucking froze over with fucking icicle, fucking waterfall icicle shit. What, baby?
It's beautiful. There's just there's a lot of secret places too. Like
wow, man, like literally that is taller and bigger than Niagara Falls.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
People
and the water shallow. Is the water? No, it's not very shallow at the bottom. I see you there, dude. No. You can like kayak or straight up to the falls. That is badass.
People parachute off the fucking bridge that goes across the canyon there, bro.
That is cool. Yeah, I'm telling Angie, we got to go out there.
I'm telling you, Niels, you'll come here and you'll never want to leave, bro.
Probably not, man. I was that way in South Dakota. We went to the
Yeah,
Black
but guess
Hills.
what? Guess what's not in South Dakota?
That's true.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
Like
we need to make a road trip.
I will, dude. I will take you out, and I will guarantee you will catch some fucking fish with me, bro.
Dude, you were
will.
slaying
Not
like
even
every
kidding,
few minutes, like boom. And I remember you were still getting your rig, and your son got one. I was like, "Damn, that 10-pounder!" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
haven't even cast it out yet, and they're already slaying them."
Yep.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to it.
Yeah.
See, that's
Dude,
why the Ohio
Dude,
River
I'm a fish master. Dude.
that river because it's the second most polluted river in America. So it's like, fuck that. I'm not eating shit out of that river.
Dude, there's spots on the Salmon River, bro. Won't even hesitate just taking a drink out of the river, bro.
Yeah, it's fresh. There's a lot of fresh fucking water up here. Down here.
We'll do that deep in the mountains, the waterfalls. We'll get it from the springs because we know they're clean.
Oh, I'm telling you. And if you want to know a secret to growing some fucking really good weed plants,
Mhm.
hit me up. I'll tell you. I'll send you the Miracle Grow. $30 a jug.
Like we literally have deer that walk in front of our house every day, like down from the hill, the mountain.
Dude, I
So
go.
you're gonna love this. So when Drew came out here, he had never seen glowworms or fireflies. So
Neither have we. We don't have those here in Idaho either.
So he was sitting there and he had hit his bong a couple times and we were drinking. He said, "What the fuck is
Am
that?"
I fucking
Dude.
tripping balls?
Yeah, he for real. He thought he was. He was like, "Bro," because he had our shit here. He's like, "Bro, your forest is glowing." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like stars." And I said, "Oh yeah, those are fireflies." And I didn't know he never saw them. And then my friend in England was like, "What?" Because they don't have them over there either. I said, "Yeah, if you wait about an hour, walk down towards the grove, past the lower field, just go past the barn, across the creek." I said, "You'll see the glowworms." And he's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, the ground will light up. You'll see the fireflies. It's like shit off of Avatar." And he
That's so,
absolutely
like
loved
I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to see
talking like
fireflies.
you and I are now. We're sitting there listening to music and stuff. And Drew goes, "Dude, is that a deer?" I said, "Yeah, that's a whitetail, like 30 yards from the porch here." And he's like, "They just walk up into your yard?" I said, "Yeah, they eat, man." I said, "We're in the middle of the forest. You'll see all sorts of shit here."
No. They didn't walk up into the middle of your yard. You built your house in the middle of their yard.
Pretty much, yeah. They'll walk up the road and shit. I was on stream I think it was last weekend. I was on stream, and fucking Buck had walked up like maybe 15 yards, and I didn't know he was there until he huffed because I lit a cigarette and he smelled it and he started bitching and then he ran back across the road.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
when he snorted, I was like, "The fuck are you doing this close to the house this time of year?"
So I go to do this fucking Uber a couple days ago, and I literally get a half a block away from my house, and I have to sit there and wait for this fucking arrogant, ignorant fucking 2-point fucking mule deer to get out of the way of my fucking car. You know, because it's literally as big as my car.
Literally.
These motherfucking deer, they come down here and eat my fucking tomatoes and shit all day long and shit. Dude, it's fucking
Strawberries.
bullshit.
Ate all my strawberries. Oh,
Niels, what have I told you about playing with your pussy on my panel?
Do you like that?
Okay. No,
My boy right here.
what's his name? G2K?
His name is Socks. He does big stretch. Ooh, big stretch. Loves that
You're gonna
belly.
name your next cat Aaron, right?
Probably. We actually
Nice.
have three. We have 5 new kittens. So, but I know 3 of them have already been spoken for. So whichever one we keep, the coolest one we'll name Aaron.
hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's just a cute little baby.
No voices. No voices. I'm not talking about getting fresh mountain water out of a faucet. I mean taking a drink out of the river.
Of the creek, of the river, creek, lake.
Yeah, I'm scared to drink out of some. I know what rivers to drink out of, but most of them are way north of me, like 2-3 hours. Around here,
yeah.
our creek we can.
Yeah. Like, there's one place here just a couple miles up the road from where I live right now. It's called Scout Mountain, and right there they got freshwater spring that you can go drink right out of the fucking mountain. 365 days a fucking year, dude.
We got hot pools here.
I loved it when I was out there, man. And in Clearwater, I loved Clearwater National. I loved working out there, but everything, you know, it was slow at first. But we see like the deep forest, and then you know, shit that's on fire. That's about it,
Dude, I'm telling you, I have fucking seen Bigfoot, bro.
I believe it.
I have seen Bigfoot. My dad looks at me and goes, "Should I shoot him?" I'm like, "No, just shut your fucking mouth and back the fuck up, dude."
There was a farmer, Greenbrier County. There's a town called White Sulphur Springs, and it's right near the West Virginia border. And man, I wish Rex was here. He knows right where it's at. He's not far from it, actually. Back in 2016, a Sasquatch got into this guy's chicken coop. Grabbed some chickens. West Virginia, we don't fuck around, so he shot his ass. He shot that thing, called it in. They had state police on both sides of the border looking for it, FBI and shit looking for it. We're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But they kept it hush hush. They kept it hush hush.
You know why? Have you ever seen Harry and the Hendersons?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen how they freak out? How they fucking freak out? That's what they would do. That's what it would cause. Like I've stared Bigfoot eye to eye. Okay.
I'd try to talk to him. Hey man, you want a beer?
No. Okay, you can say all this shit what you do if you've met, and everything goes out the window. Dude,
Dad probably like walked up.
Dude, he's massive, bro. He makes you and Hardy Dad look fucking small, dude.
The ones they spotted around here were like 9 foot tall, 9 foot tall.
Dude, we were probably 50, 60 yards away from this motherfucker. And when it took off running through the tree, dude, I could feel each one of every time his fucking big ass foot hit the fucking ground. Oh, I could feel him running away from us, dude. Massive, dude.
I was sitting out of the bonfire one night, and I was just listening to music, just chilling out here, and I heard a loud knock on a tree, like right up the mountainside up here. And dude, I'm not talking like a little branch. I'm talking like it sounded like somebody took a log and hit a fucking oak tree with it. I said, nope. Got my shit, went inside. I said, nope.
Yeah.
I know exactly what that means.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Like 10 foot is probably is underestimating, dude.
Back in Sweden, we just call them trolls.
Dude, his thighs were probably fucking 120 fucking inches all the way around, bro.
Oh, it's like when they're as big as your torso.
Dude, massive, dude. Massive. Yeah.
And
you know what, Rob? You're right. Nothing stops G2K besides my wife.
Even sometimes I can stop it.
And even sometimes she can't stop me because when I want to do it, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I don't care how big of a gun you got or how fucking shiny your badges are. I don't care.
Now, when we get pulled over, it's a 3-hour standoff.
It is.
3 hours
Like,
standoff just for.
I'm not joking. Like when
like that, bro.
He messes with them. He really does.
I don't. Okay.
He don't put up with their shit.
I don't mess with them. I make them fucking do their job legally.
I know, but just fucking
Like, for real. When I first got with my wife, I was like, we ever get pulled over? I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a 2-3 hour fucking ordeal. We're going to get drug out of the car. They're going to run drug dogs through my car. They're going to fucking hours. Well,
Really?
no bullshit, bro. No bullshit,
because
bro.
this one time somebody called them and said that our car, gave them our description of our car, saying that there was drugs in the car. And so
People are stupid.
they just went on that person said and pulled us over and searched our car because somebody called and told them that there was drugs in our car.
Dude, okay, this is how it went down, okay? My wife and I, it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, the day before Thanksgiving, okay? Okay. We left my buddy's house. I pull up in front of my house. It's right here on Main Street. And as soon as I made my turn to park in front of my house, dude, it was lit up like the fucking 4th of July, bro. I was like,
Wow.
where the fuck did it even come from?
And the chief.
So yeah, that comes in here in a minute. So this cop comes up to the window and he's like, license, registration, and proof of insurance. I was like, I don't have a license. I don't have insurance. I just barely got this car. Like 2 days before this, okay? And he's like, well, okay. What? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you know what I mean? So anyway, he goes and he takes my name down and whatever because I told him what it was and shit. And he comes back about 15 minutes later. We're literally parked right in front of my house, okay? And I had some bud on. I had a bud on me. My buddy gave me a nug of bud about this big.
And we just left his
Damn.
house.
And we just left his house. So I gave it to my wife because see here, like I know there's one thing that's called, you have the right, if you're not driving that car, you have the right to walk away from that situation.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay there.
Yeah. You're not the operator of the vehicle.
Right. So why do police officers chase somebody when they get out of a car and they take off running? Because somebody who's not guilty of anything is not going to get out of a car and take off running.
Yeah.
If they tell you to stop, then stop. Like
Stop. So I handed this bud to my wife and I said, when I pull over, get out of the car, go in the house and lock the door. You know what I mean? Go put this fucking, go get rid of this bud, basically. You know what I mean? And so she does. She gets out of the car. The motherfucker drew his gun on my wife, dude.
get back in the car.
Get back in the car. She's like, but I live here. And he says, I don't fucking care. I said, get back in the fucking car.
Yeah. It's like, no, you're on my
Right?
property. You step off the property.
So what does my wife do? She gets back in the car. I look at her and said, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of the car.
Like, I don't want to get shot.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I told you. She's like, he told me. And I'm like, so he comes up to the car and he's like, well, he's like, he ended up pulling us both out of the car. And I'm looking down the road. There's fucking five different fucking police,
Cop cars.
cop cars tagged, you can tell they're cop cars. They're not undercover. At 3 o'clock in the morning, the day before Thanksgiving, the fucking sheriff of my town shows up. Okay. Standing there.
Literally, like it was like this big scene. I was just
Dude,
you can't.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. There was like 12 different cars there, dude. Okay. So I'm sitting there, I'm like scratching my fucking head. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why are we getting all this
They
fucking...
were acting like we robbed a bank or something.
They were acting like they were going to find a fucking meth lab in the back of my car. Okay, basically. And that's no bullshit, okay?
Bonnie and Clyde shit.
So he's like, would you have a problem if I search you? I said, fuck yeah, I got a problem with you searching my car. Why?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Where's
Okay.
Where's my right?
Like for real. Like, the canine shows up. And he's like, if you're not going to let me willingly search your car, my dog, I'm going to have my dog do a free air sniff around your vehicle. Sorry. Okay. He's like, I'm going to have my dog do a free air sniff.
No reasonable suspicion. That's bullshit.
Okay. Oh, dude, it gets better, bro. It gets better, dude. This is gospel truth. Okay. This is not exaggerating anything. Okay.
Just killed a autistic kid
Like
here about a month ago.
yeah, like
Literally
legit.
shot him 9 times.
Yeah.
Law
Okay.
enforcement did?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Bro,
Yeah,
they don't
bro.
get a handle on that shit.
They okay. We're getting off track. Okay.
Anyway,
We'll get
we'll
there.
talk
Yeah. Let's get to that.
So the cop comes up to the car and he's like, step out of the car. I'm like, what the fuck for? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? He goes, you need to go stand over on the sidewalk. So I'm standing there on the sidewalk. It's November, okay? I'm in a tank top, a pair of basketball shorts, and a pair of flip-flops, dude. I was fucking getting cold, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I looked at the cop. I was like, can I get some fucking clothes or some shit, dude? Like, this is taking forever. You know what I mean?
Can I send my wife in
And I was like, can I send my wife in there to go get me some socks or some shit? And he's like, no. My cousin was there, and he comes out. I was like, he's like, what do you need? I was like, I need some fucking clothes. So my wife hands my cousin, when they did the first exchange, because one item at a time, brought my socks out, brought me a jacket. It was stupid as fuck. He shows up with the canine unit, and his dog walks around my car, and
I don't even see the dog doing shit.
okay,
But, you know what I mean? And he's like,
and
oh, he signaled, blah, blah,
and
blah.
and I'm just sitting there watching, and I'm observing the shit. And when it gets to the passenger side of the car, the dog sits down on his ass.
The
Right.
Fridge too.
So I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid. And the cop proceeds to walk around. The cop proceeds to walk around the front of my car, open my driver's side door, my driver's side door, and told the dog. I was like, "Hey, get your fucking dog out of my car!"
Yeah, you need a warrant for that shit.
And he goes. I got probable cause because my dog told me that you have illegal contraband in your car. And I said, your dog told you that? Like, I didn't see your fucking dog. You speak dog?
Yeah, if he didn't alert, if he didn't sit or anything like, man, that's so fucked up.
No, he sat down. He sat down at the driver's side door, at the passenger side door where my wife got out at, right? And anyway, so I'm sitting there, I'm getting my cousin brings out some clothes and shit, whatever, and more cops are showing up. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, they tore my 3 fucking hours,
And
dude.
they couldn't get the trunk open because we couldn't even get
I couldn't figure out how to get the trunk open. Like I said, I just got this car 2 days before we did all this just happened. I've been trying to figure out for 2 days.
He thought we were lying to him about it.
Yeah. So this dog is sitting in the car just fucking freaking out, dude. Like telling him, hey man, there's a fucking meth lab in here or some shit, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at this one fucking cop, I'm like, what the fuck is all this? He's like, you know, this is what happens when you play dirty games. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, dirty games? He goes, I'm like,
did you guys plant something?
I'm like, if you find anything in that fucking car, you guys planted it there. And I'm not joking. Like, I know there was nothing in this fucking car. You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, if you break my key off, they were bound determined to open my trunk, dude. I was like, if you figure out how to do it without breaking my key off in there, it's the only key I fucking got. So don't break it. Like, will you show me how you fucking got it open so I'll know how to open my own trunk of this car?
Right.
We got rid of that car like 6 weeks after that, and I still never figured out how to open the fucking trunk of that car. Okay. So the drug dog, the fucking canine unit cop literally had to reach in my car and pull that fucking dog out of my car. It wouldn't leave wasn't listening to commands or nothing, dude. So then they started ransacking my car. Dude, they tore my fucking seat cushions apart, bro.
Oh, you forgot to tell him about the false positive thing, remember?
No, that's coming right here. It's coming right here. So they 3 different cops spend 45 minutes ransacking this car. Okay. They're like, what's this green stuff what's this green flaky stuff down here on the floorboard? I said, I don't fucking know. Maybe some grass or some shit. Like, what? It's not what you think it is. You know what I mean? And this cop that was standing beside my wife and I the whole time, he's like, you know, it's kind of funny. I'm like, what? He goes, that's the second false positive that dog's given us so far.
Today.
Imagine that.
Today. Okay.
Yeah.
So they quit searching our car, and the cop that initiated the fucking
They were literally
stop
down on the floorboards, just
dude. Oh my god, they were. Yeah, dude. I think they thought our car was made out of rocks or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
I'm like
Cheech and Chong style.
So anybody can get mad at somebody and call the cops and say, okay, there's this car right here, blah 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 blah, the license plate number. There's drugs in the car, and you have to pull them over. Just going off what somebody tells you or whatever, and he's like, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
that's what I love about where we live, is because like in the surrounding 7 counties, If somebody called to like if they wanted to dox us and swat us, literally the sheriff would just laugh at him and hang up the phone. She's like, no, they're not those type of people.
So the cop that initiated the stop, he comes over and he's like, can I talk to you? I was like, yeah, what? And he goes, I want to let me search it. So he separates my wife and I, right? And they call a female cop over. This bitch literally comes up from behind my wife, like fucking grabs my wife, fucking like bends her over the fucking car like she's getting ready to fucking put a strap on. You know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, I was like, get your fucking hands off my wife, man. We're not doing shit wrong. Okay. So the cop, yeah, he looks at me and he goes, you got anything in your pockets that can poke, stab, or fucking? I was like, I don't know. He's like, now you're making me nervous. I'm like, what the fuck am I making you nervous? He goes, well, I don't like the idea that you don't know what's in your pockets. I said, dude, I put shit in and out of my pockets all fucking day long, bro.
Right?
Like, he's like, I can tell. He's like, I do too. I can tell you what's in my pockets right now. I said, good for fucking you. Good for you, bro.
A big.
Okay. So he passed me down. And he hits my pocket and he's like, what's that? I was like, I don't fucking know. So I reached in my pocket. I was like, can I get it? You want me to get it? Oh no, he reached in my pocket. I was like, go for it. He pulls it out. It was tissue paper. I had a really bad runny nose all day long. So it was tissue paper that I'd been blowing my fucking nose on and shit. You know what I mean?
You're like, I hope that bitch gets you cold.
I was like, oh, I've been blowing my nose on that all. He throws it on the fucking hood of the car. He's like, I was like, what, bro? I told you I didn't fucking know, dude. And doesn't find nothing on me, doesn't find nothing on my wife. And I'm like, okay, so now I got some motherfucking questions. Okay. Now I got some questions. I said, number one, explain this to me. Why is all of this taking place? Why did we just go through this for the last 2 hours and 45 minutes? And he goes, well, we had somebody call us and tell us that you had drugs in your car. And I said, who? Oh, we don't know. They just gave us the description of your car and said you had drugs in your car. I said, so you're fucking telling me that I could have a grudge against somebody and just say, hey, PPD fucking 205 has got a fucking pound of fucking cocaine in the back of his car. Why don't you go get it off him? And you're going to show him this exact same attention? And he's like, I would like to think so. I said, no, come on now. You wouldn't. Okay.
What?
And he goes, yeah, this is no bullshit, dude. This is no bullshit. Okay. So I was like, so why is all this? He said, there was three things that you did that made this all go down. I said, do explain. And he goes, when I walked up to your car the first time and I asked you for your license, registration, and proof of insurance, you immediately looked at me and said, I don't have one and I don't have insurance. I said, I was being truthful.
Aren't we supposed to be truthful and honest?
We're always we're always told, be truthful and things will be okay. I'm just trying to hurry things the fuck along. And I said, so what's wrong with that? And he goes, well, a lot of times people that are moving narcotics and stuff, they'll admit to a lesser crime to try to hide the bigger crime. I said, I'm like, that sounds fucking. I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid to me. Okay.
So, dude, he's leading you on that. That is.
It gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Okay. And I said, okay, so what was number two? And he goes, he's like, well, when I walked up to your car, I noticed that I don't remember which finger it is. And I just started fucking laughing. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm standing in front of the camera. I'm standing in front of this cruiser and I'm looking into the camera and I'm like, now I'm going to be embarrassed. Okay. I was like, what, my fingernails? And he goes, I was like, my fingernails? My long ass fucking pinky fingernails like these right here that I got today? He goes, yeah. I said, why? What did that tell you? He goes, well, a lot of times criminals will do drugs off their fucking fingernails. And I've done a lot of drugs and I've never done drugs off my fingernails in my lifetime.
God,
I said, you know what? This is why I got long fingernails. Okay. I said, when my kids were first born, I refused to use that fucking nasty fucking nose sucker. Okay. Because I thought I was going to suck their brains out of their fucking head.
What you're talking about, yeah.
And you know what fits perfect up your little baby's nose that doesn't do no fucking damage? A pinky fingernail. I was like, so I grew him out to fucking pick my son and my daughter's noses. I said, you know what? It worked so good for them. My daughter was like 8 at the time. My son was like 11 at the time. I'm like, I haven't done that with my kids for fucking almost 10 years. You know what I mean? I said, it works so fucking good for them that I literally grow these out so I can pick my own fucking nose. Period. Period. And I was like, profiling, 100% profiling.
Straight up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
Harassment. Straight harassment.
straight harassment. Okay. And he's like, the third thing was, when I asked you about what you had in your pocket, you didn't know. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So literally, I got cited for making a double lane turn, a too wide of a turn, because I had to turn onto a one way to get in front of my house, or go 12 blocks out of my fucking way to get in front of my house legally. So I said, fuck it. It's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to do a double lane and park in front of my house. That's what I got cited for. Yeah. The dog found no drugs in my car. None at all.
I really would like to know who called him and said,
Yeah.
like,
And like,
stupid.
like for real, like he literally said, yes, I would like to believe that we would show everybody this exact same attention. I said, you motherfuckers can't just go around pulling people over saying somebody called your car in for fucking drugs.
Man, you figured that they would learn some shit after Ruby Ridge up there, you know?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and especially there's been some people that came here and to audit and stuff, and they even act like stupid asses.
Yeah, go on YouTube and fucking look up Pocatello, Idaho police audit, bro. You'll see him, dude.
I was just looking up one on Twin Falls where a kid was shot last January.
Yeah, look up the 17-year-old. Look up the 17-year-old
Victor Perez
Victor Perez in Pocatello, Idaho. The police were on scene in 17 seconds.
And they shot his leg off. They literally blew a fucking hole in his leg.
They were there. They were there for 17 seconds before they decided to go lethal on this kid.
And he was autistic, and he had a
butcher knife.
Knife in his hand. But his mom was pulling on him, trying to get him in the house to whatever, because it wasn't the first time he's done it. You know what I mean? He's autistic, so whatever. And they've been there a few times too. The cops have been to their house a couple times in the past or whatever before this. Right. So it's just fucked up situation, man.
And the fact that the U.S. attorney or the state attorney general needs to get a control of that shit,
dude.
They're all so corrupt here. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's bad.
So
they all cover for each other.
And it was filmed by the neighbor.
Huh? Yeah.
The incident was filmed by the neighbor.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he runs a car detail plate shop, and he has a camera pointed towards that direction. And he's the one that called 911.
Yeah.
He's the one that he called 911 saying
his kid did.
Yeah, his kid did, yeah.
But yeah, dude, like I got a 47-page fucking document straight from the Idaho State Supreme Court, dude, explaining to the Pocatello Police Department and detectives on how many times they violated mine and my wife's Fourth Amendment rights, dude. 100%. And guess what? I can't go in. I can't get a lawsuit against him because the mayor refuses to fucking see me because he screens all of this shit.
Oh, by appointments, yeah. On appointments only.
The mayor decides. The mayor decides on who he talks to and who he don't. What's up, RC?
Yeah, it's just so corrupt here.
And he's a public servant.
It's fucking bad, dude.
General, or actually, just contact the U.S. Attorney General. They had to amputate the kid's leg, and he still died.
And then he still died. Yeah.
Yeah, and he still died, man.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Dude.
And literally, the police are on scene for 17 seconds total before they open fire.
And all of them, 9 shots. He got shot 9 times.
By 3 different cops.
By 3 different cops.
I'm surprised they didn't unload fucking clips in him.
They didn't even try to de-escalate or anything. They didn't try none of that.
They didn't take into consideration that the kid's mom was standing right there in the fucking line of fire. The kid's uncle was standing right there in the fucking line. They didn't think about anybody in they just seen this kid with a knife.
He had his mom on the floor.
Watch the video, Neil. Watch the video,
Yeah,
Neil.
just watch it. You'll shit.
He's
You'll.
shit
nonverbal
yourself.
autistic, nonverbal autism, holding his mother on the floor. He hadn't been taking his medicine for a couple months prior.
And this wasn't the first time. This wasn't the first time the Pocatello Police Department was called to this address for the
You
same
could tell
thing.
his mom knew how to control him though. Like it
Mom
wasn't the
declined to
first
press
time.
charges. She did request medical assistance. They were both transported. Oh, okay. So in the February call, before the April shooting.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, Niels.
And then it took almost a week, for the
mayor to say
the
a
mayor
fucking
to
word
even
about
sit-
anything.
Yeah, to even talk about it.
And then citizens of this community got together and did a non-violent protest demonstration out.
They still protest
They put motherfucking snipers on the motherfucking roof, bro,
of the courthouse.
of the courthouse to
and
aim
it was
for protesters, dude.
It was a completely controlled protest and everything. It's just that's how fucked up they are here. It's
City of
unreal.
Pocatello is requesting an independent investigation. Idaho Attorney General's office. The Bannock County Prosecuting Attorney's Office also previously made a similar request. The city of Pocatello declined to comment on the family's claims of the previous call, citing the ongoing investigation. They're full of shit.
Mhm.
Watch the video, Niels.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing
Watch the fucking video, dude.
after this 30-second ad.
It's brutal, man.
17 seconds, dude.
Yeah, the U.S. Attorney General's office needs to put some pressure on Idaho for shit like that, because
dude.
a shoot first response is not how officers are trained,
So
They're trying to de-escalate,
especially for a mental health crisis.
They
So-
didn't even try to de-escalate anything at
Right.
all whatsoever.
now what's crazy about it is, like, 2 weeks before this happened, the fucking mayor went on TV and had fucking some of the police force behind him and was praising them on how good they are and how important their skills for de-escalation are.
Yeah.
I'm watching Channel 7
Somebody tried to jump off the bridge here.
from back in
And the
May.
cop talked him down.
Dispatch did not include the information that the child was autistic and had a mental issue, and they had already been back there in February.
Yes.
For two prior incidents, actually January and February.
Yes. They've been there 2 times previous to this time, yes.
But see, the thing is, when they showed up, when the cops got there, they didn't even try talking to get information or nothing. They just automatically pulled their guns out, literally, and said, "Drop it, drop the weapon," and they started shooting.
Oh,
It
he's
that
autistic.
happened that quick.
And he had cerebral palsy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
And there
okay.
was a fence.
there
was
like
a fence there too.
those these police officers were in no way, shape, or form in anywhere close to being in harm's way, dude. None.
None whatsoever. There's
Oh,
a
what the hell
chain link fence.
So December 2024, they responded to an incident at the house. February 2024, January 2024. So they've been there multiple times.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
There's no way law enforcement didn't know about this.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now look, the kid's standing up. He's standing up and he's got cerebral palsy. He's not the most fucking gracious dude on the planet.
And he wasn't even aiming at
He was
anybody
just trying to
with a knife
he was
either.
just trying to stand up, dude. And that's when they took it to violent. That's when their lives were in jeopardy, so they fucking opened fire on the kid.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Yeah, he's got a butcher knife. He's got cerebral palsy. He's nonverbal, dude. Like, what the
Like,
fuck,
what
dude?
kind of threat is he? For real, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm looking up. Okay, yeah, here it is from the neighbor.
And then the dude that called 911 after it all happened, he's like, I wish I wouldn't have called 911.
He's like, now I feel like
feel
responsible that I got this kid killed.
He was on the other side of the fence. Went to
Yes, Neil.
Yeah.
and
Yes,
all-
Neil.
Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4 officers, and one with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the one that shot him in the leg. Is a shotgun.
The leg they had to amputate.
Yep.
Yep. Fucking sad, man.
Because they use buckshot in Idaho.
Mm-hmm. They literally blew a hole through this kid's leg, man.
And Nils, they're gonna fucking walk, dude. They're gonna fucking walk, dude.
I don't know about that, but,
Dude, he's no. So somebody's going to pick this up. Yeah, he's
No,
on the ground.
I'm
He's
telling
rolling
you right
around.
now.
His mom's trying to get to him. He has a knife.
Yeah.
exactly.
He
See,
swings
and
it
he
at her.
wasn't even
Back on his back.
aiming it towards his mom or nothing. Yeah.
The kid's just trying to stand the fuck up, man.
And
That's
you
it.
know, and he's autistic, so just knowing that, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, he has no control over, like, when he has fits or whatever they call him. You know what I mean? He just does things like that, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like here. So I've called in numerous complaints against officers here. Okay,
I'm looking
numerous
at the
complaints.
body cam footage now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. And like, this is how it works. I got to talk to a shift commander. The shift commander will then talk to the police officer that I got a complaint against, and I'll never know what happened.
Because they all cover for each other. I'm telling you, they cover for each other. They do.
Yeah.
It's
And they have
bullshit.
medical field too.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's just disgusting.
We had on Inmate National News. We had a big incident here. Last year in West Virginia, and the whistleblower, they tried to nail his ass. They tried to. He's already off the force. He lost his job and stuff. But they had cameras in the women's bathroom of the State Police Academy. Yeah, and everything was backed up on USBs. So Jan Cahill, he was a colonel of West Virginia State Police. They told him about it. So what does he do? Tells him destroy the USB, covers it up, or not the USB, but the Where the hell is my chart board? There it is. We can go outside. So, anyways, there was a couple other things that this whistleblower had revealed, and so yeah, they went after him hard with like a domestic violence case. His wife was also a state trooper. And it was a huge mess. So the governor orders an investigation, find out all this stuff. The top brass of West Virginia State Police got nailed. They fired his ass. The governor just told him, "Hey, I want your resignation right now, or we're getting rid of you." Let me plug up real quick, and I'll finish this story. So, the captains and others that were involved in all these scandals, they were given cushy jobs until retirement. Absolute horseshit, dude. Pissed off a lot of people. Well, there's like, other deputies and cops and stuff like that. One of them, they used to come in the ER. She's really cool. We were talking one night and she's like, yeah, about this mess and this mess. I said, listen, if you have 240 cops in your department and one's a bad cop, then you have 240 bad cops, because nobody will stick up and say anything and stop that. I said, you have to remember, you took an oath and you're a public servant. You don't serve the person next to you. You serve the public first.
You're a civil servant, motherfucker.
Yep, exactly.
Like
I said, if you can't get that mentality, because 90% of the job is right here, then your ass needs to turn in your badge and your gun and find another career, because it's not for you. They got pissed, man. There's a lot of law enforcement friends who got pissed off for that. I said, that shows me you have zero integrity for the people that you serve and the job that you serve in. Yep. But our governor, dude, he took good care of it. He took, like, they're gone. They're all done.
See my glasses, too?
Yeah.
That
won't happen here, bro. That won't happen here, bro. Like, it won't happen here, dude. They raided my house, Nils, without a fucking actual search warrant, bro.
That shit won't happen here,
dude. They typed one up. I got it, bro.
They forged the.
They took a judge's his signature stamp, and stamped the motherfucker with the signature stamp, dude.
I'm honestly proud to say that in our county, state police, the deputies, town police, they're very good, man. Like if we ever hit national news, it would shock the shit out of everybody. I mean, they're fair. They're true public servants.
That's good. That's good. And
Yeah.
and I'll never sit here and say that there's no such thing as a good cop.
Mhm.
I haven't met one yet.
It's you and
But- Like, we were living in the same place that got raided, okay? And we switched internet companies. So the new internet company had sent their installer over to come and, do his shit. And he knocks at the door. I let him in. I walk into my bedroom because, that's where we wanted the internet to be hooked up first and shit. Walk into my bedroom, and he looks at me and goes, "What is that, a 9 and a 45? I looked at him, I was like, "What, are you, a cop?" Because on my bed, I had my 9mm and my 45 just sitting on my bed because that's where I hold my guns. And he was an ex-cop. He used to be a cop. And I said, from where? Where did you used to be a cop at? And he said, right here in Pocatello. And I said, really? Why the fuck did you go from, I got you, babe. I was like, why the fuck did you go from making $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year, however much a cop's salary is here, to making $25,000, $30,000 a year installing satellite dishes or internet dishes for people? And he goes, because this police department is so fucking corrupt. I felt myself going that same direction, and I didn't want that to happen. He quit the police force to install internet for people because of how corrupt our police department is.
I believe it. I believe
No
it.
bullshit.
I believe it, man. Yeah, we had some corrupt cops. That was years. That was like 18 years ago. Sheriff took care of that shit real quick. They turned them over to the FBI.
When you have people who are to do a job, and there's things that they do that they're not supposed to do, and you call that in, and there's literally no repercussion to these police officers for violating your shit and breaking the law, why would they ever change? Why the fuck would they ever change?
And it's even more stressful on the really good cops too, man. That's what really sucks.
Oh, I bet.
Not just corruption, but they get in for it for the right reasons to do the right things, and you're constantly a target.
Yeah. Niels, I was like 19, 20, 21 years old. I was coming out of 7-Eleven here in my town. And at this time, my mom was tying bunches of fucking hemp jewelry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I had 6 or 7 fucking different hemp necklaces on, a few different bracelets and shit. I'm wearing a fucking baggy pair of shorts, and I'm wearing a fucking Grateful Dead tie-dye. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And when I went walking out of the doors of 7-Eleven, a cop came walking past me to go into the store. Okay? I didn't think nothing of it. Whatever. Get in my car. I pull out. I get 2 blocks away. And the cop that fucking walked in the doors turned around and walked right back out those doors, got in his car, followed me 2 blocks away from the store, and pulled me over. And when I asked him why he was pulling me over, he goes, I'm pulling you over because you're wearing hemp necklaces and because of your tie-dye t-shirt. I said, what does that mean? He goes, I'm like weed, man. Like, you're selling. I said, oh, so basically you're just profiling me. I literally reached into my pocket, grabbed my little bag of bud I had, and I had like maybe 2 grams of bud on me, and my weed pipe. I fucking put it in his hand. And I said, take me to jail. Take me to jail. And like, I'll see you in court. I'll see you in fucking court. And you fucked up. So I get to court. I represented myself, dude, against this motherfucker. By the time it got dismissed, I literally looked at the judge and I said, can I get my weed and my pipe back? if we're supposed to act like it never happened because he shouldn't, because he profiled me, it shouldn't. I should get my joke. I should get my motherfucking weed in my pipe back. He's like, Mr. McGonagall, don't push your luck. I'm like, okay, I just had to try. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's your property. They're supposed to return it to you. If
Yeah, but it's illegal, so I don't have any rights to it.
oh,
Yeah, this was back in the early 2000s, man.
you know, it's legal in West Virginia that you can actually. Now they have the DUI laws, but you can actually legally drive around in your car with a 6-pack with one open container.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can drink a beer driving down the road. That's still an old law.
Well,
What
If-
seeing the videos when members like those drunk
I don't do it. I'll let Angie do it.
just let them go.
Angie
Yeah.
will drive. I'll drink in
Yeah.
the passenger seat, and that's not illegal in this state. I can sit and drink an entire case of beer in the passenger seat if I wanted to while she was driving down the road, as long as she supposedly hasn't consumed more than one.
what's up, Martin Johnson? See, so Idaho recently, it's been about 10 years ago or so, that they literally passed the open container law here in Idaho. So my need to know ass, I'm like, this statute literally just doesn't say any specific open container. So I'm like, that means I can't have a can of soda in my car that's open. I can't have any kind of container in my car opened, or I'm violating the fucking law.
Wow.
Legit. That's how the
You can't
law's written.
collect your own rainwater either. Like,
Dude, we can go to prison for collecting our own rainwater, bro.
Yeah, I heard about that. Idaho and I think Utah and some
Yeah.
other states have that. You
crazy.
can't build a pool. Yeah, which is dumb. We can't hear.
Like, why? Why? I don't get it. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, it's like you don't own the rain. You don't own the sky.
In Idaho, in Idaho they do.
I don't get it. I
Yeah.
really don't understand it.
Next thing you know, they're going to go after your mineral rights. And I made sure when I bought this house for Angie and this property that we had the mineral rights to all of it.
Oh yeah.
Because if not, we weren't going to buy this place. I said, if we buy the land, we're going to have the mineral rights to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If it's my land, like it's my land.
And the funny thing is, too, especially like I dug that new irrigation ditch. And there's a lot of other people that have done the same thing. And they were like, well, that's against the law from Army Corps of Engineers and stuff like that. It's like, no, it's not. I said, there's a thing called national permit. When I worked DHS, I knew about that. We actually learned that at the academy. I was like, nope, national permit. I can dig 50 fucking irrigation ditches here and they can't do shit because it's my property. And national permit is like the global permit that, yes, you can. As long as you're not rerouting like a major creek or stream.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like you can't reroute the Ohio River, shit like that. But
But they can.
yeah, they can. Yeah, they have to go through permits too. The Army Corps of Engineers still has to go through permits through their own damn agency, which is funny.
Mhm.
But yeah, I can build a pond out here if I want to.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what is up with you? He's like super lovey tonight. What are you doing?
He's bored.
He wants attention. He's cool as shit.
You know
though.
what, Wanda? That no camping shit will never happen. Never happen.
No camping anymore.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny with the law about the you can't tie two river tubes together.
Yeah, it's dangerous as fuck, bro.
They consider it a boat. I was like, that shit's dumb as
Yeah.
fuck.
If you and I went and got an inner tube and floated down the river, we're good. But if you and I got the same inner tubes and floated down the river with them tied together, we're violating the law because it's classified as a boat.
It's like, what
And,
if I
and with a boat, you got to have it licensed and registered, and
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, what if I wanted to get a tube and put a cooler in one of them with some beer and tie it to the other tube that I'm floating in?
Nope.
Idaho says nope. That's a boat. I was like, yeah, it's fucking
That's the
stupid.
boat.
Gigi told me
But-
about it. Gutters told me about it. I was like, yeah, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Oh no. Well, maybe for you, but not for me. You know, it's a felony offense in the state of Idaho to fish from the back of a giraffe.
We can't fish for whales.
Literally.
And
So,
the funniest law we have here is
oh,
it's illegal to whistle underwater.
yeah. Well, in Idaho, it's illegal to beat your wife on the courthouse steps after 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah. Here it's at noon, as long as you use a stick no wider than your thumb.
The rule of thumb. Amy says, "Sugar Glider's laugh makes me so happy."
Aww.
Amy and Esso, I've got to tell you this. You guys will love this. So, an endangered tree in West Virginia is the American redbud. So, we have 3 planted on our property.
Nice.
Any property with a redbud, they can't touch. Plus, I have a dirt mound. It was the dirt that we'd taken from when we dug the ditch last year or the year before. I hand dug that thing. 6 feet or 5 feet wide at 3 feet deep, 100 feet long, all the way to the creek, right? So the dirt we made, a dirt mound we call Ancestor Mound, and I'm going to get cremated and put in that mound. Well, that makes it a grave site, hence a graveyard. If you have a graveyard on your property from your family, then you don't pay property taxes.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's slick.
Yeah. So if I
That's
die,
fucking slick.
kids are taken care of. This property, as long as they have it, they'll never pay property taxes on it.
Hey, Will,
And
hey, Nils.
with-
Hey, Nils.
yeah.
You got room on your will for me?
Right? So,
I don't want
yeah,
much. I'm just saying. You know.
they can't come through and develop or do anything. No eminent domain because it has endangered trees on it.
Nice voices.
It has endangered species. So yeah.
Yeah.
I did my research, man. It's like we're good. And the kids are golden. They'll be golden. They won't have to pay for a damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I got into it with the water company about their wanting to increase the rates, and I was like, you know what, fuck you. I'm going to dig a well. I do need to dig a new well. So
Dude, I just got into it with the lady at the power company. Do you know how many options? Do you know how many options we have for power for different power companies in my city?
In our state.
One.
yeah, that's how it is here. We have AEP.
No. Okay, so now
What are you
from what I
doing?
remember learning in school, monopolies are illegal, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So if there's only one option for a certain thing, because they won't let another power company or whatever kind of other company you want to put in here as a reference, they control the market. They can run. That's a monopoly, dude.
Yeah.
That's a fucking monopoly.
Brand new building.
They just built a brand new fucking state of the art fucking Idaho Power fucking building for their bill payment center, dude. And since they started building it at the end of last summer, dude, our power rates have gone up like 25%, bro.
Yeah, it's been absolutely dumb here with AEP fighting them. They lifted the ban on building a nuclear facility because there's so many people moving into the state, and development, especially in the northern part of the state, is just taking off like crazy. It's either in the very, very southeastern part of or the very north. So, and we know what AEP is going to do. If they start building a new power plant, we have to pay for it. They go to the Public Service Commission and try to jack up rates. Well, they try to do that when inflation hit. They try to do a rate increase. Public Service Commission said no, and they've tried it 3 times. And then some of the water companies try to do the same thing. They said no.
Oh, you got more than one water company choice? Nope, we got one.
Yeah. just depending on where you live at. So like we have our county PSD, and then American Water is like the big company in Charleston. They branch out. We had that water crisis here a couple of years ago where they had that chemical from Freedom Industries leak out that's used to basically clean off coal after it's mined and it's piled up. They run it through that shit. Well, it leaked into the river and it caused this huge water crisis. Our county is separate from that public service district, and our water we don't get from the river, we get from the wells. We get from deep wells in our county.
Right.
So yeah, that was a huge mess, and people were so pissed off. And then the water company tried to charge people afterwards, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's safe to drink and bathe in and stuff like that." And people were like, "No, literally, there's flames coming out of my sink, out of my faucet." They said, "We're not fucking drinking it." So I told some friends that live down that way. I was like, "Hey man, if you want to come fill up some jugs of water from our house, you want to come take a shower, wash your clothes, whatever, come on."
Yeah.
So I'll do it for you for free. You just come up here and get what you need. So
The wife said, "Okay, I'm on my way."
out of state water companies were filling up like huge tankers and bringing them in for free, saying, "We got you guys." Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, they said, "Yeah, we got you guys," and took it down there for people.
Yeah.
And the hospital I worked at was the county that was affected. This was after. I never drank the tap water there or even the filtered water out of the machines. I always brought my own water, my own ice. Good night, voice.
Night, voice victims. But on a more positive note, I am an amazing and awesome motherfucking person. You know that?
Yes, you are.
Just because I can.
G2K, the fish layer.
No. It's Kingfish. KKNGFSH. Kingfish.
Kingfisher.
My dad. Nope. My dad gave me my Kingfisher. It's a bird. I'm not a bird. I'm a fish slayer. That's what I call my dad. Like my dad gave me that. My dad gave me that title when I was like 16, 17 years old. He's like, "You're straight up the fucking kingfish, dude. Like the kingfish, dude." I'm Nils. I could piss in the glass and catch fish, bro.
I believe it. You just look at him and he just jump up on the bank.
Don't know who Danny is, but just tell Danny to quit being a bully.
Yep. Sucks to be Danny.
Yep, that's right. I want to give a shout out to the 17 amazing people watching right now live. I don't know why you are, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. There must not be anybody else worthwhile on doing a live stream.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Jump on here, watch a kitten clean himself.
Yeah, damn. Almost makes me jealous.
He's getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
Every time I come out here, he thinks, "Man, yeah, I'm just going to do this shit and then just sleep on you. And I got to go back inside."
Yeah. Animals are gross. Like, they just lick their own nuts and shit. And I'm just like, that's gross.
What's up, buddy?
Well, I know why you're watching, Amy. That's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said.
Every time Amy starts giggling, I start laughing. It's very addictive, very contagious.
Laughter is very contagious.
Curl it up and sleep. You know, if I turn that fan off.
Nope. We just lost like 5 viewers right there. Later.
Yeah, let me switch that fan and shit off.
Well, if the guy, you know what? I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Some people might get their feelings hurt, and some people might not. But it is what it is. If you really love me, why are you down there in chat? Just saying.
Oh shit!
That's for everybody. Just saying.
It's like, I know the cops won't do shit to Bigfoot in Idaho.
Fuck, I wouldn't either. Anywhere.
Wreck a DG or something, you know. Well, that's true. He is a big motherfucker.
All right. I gotta. I'm just gonna bounce out for 1 minute. I gotta go text my sister real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, man. I'll hold it down.
Okay, thanks, Nils.
Amy, I wish you could jump up.
I'm still here, but I'm not here. You know what I mean? So if she does, I can bring him up. I'm saying.
That's fair. Kidding, you have here, dude. I'll give you this one. There. There you go. Have at thee, dude. Put a towel down for him so he could sleep. Wanda, good to see you. And thank you for joining the cooking stream. And baking stream. Friday night, that was fun. That was fun. We had a great time. And Monday we're gonna hit the trail. That's our big show. It's gonna be fun. You guys are gonna laugh your ass off. Oh man, soloed me. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I didn't even like this thing. There we go. Now we're good. Amy, Wanda, how you guys been? Always sunshine. Good to see you. Been here most of the night. Yeah, I was watching some documentary. I like falling asleep with documentaries, and woke up like 2 hours later, and I just couldn't sleep, and I was like dead tired when I went to bed. So I thought I'd sleep all night, and that wasn't the case. Yeah, so it's not a cooking stream, but we baked some cookies Friday night into the stream. So we're kind of all over the place. We don't have one specific thing of content. So we do different things from traveling to relationship advice, very minimal financial
I got
advice.
some relationship advice for everybody. Don't.
Oh,
Don't.
come on. You guys are great.
Unless you're me, of course, then do. But you know, I'm telling you, I got the best woman. I got the fucking best woman in the world. So, I'm saying.
So for our future streams, we're going to be like texting or emailing out the StreamYard link. So the open panel is going to be limited. It keeps all the.
Oh, so it's not an open panel then.
No, well, I mean, it's just be a panel, not really an open panel. But we'll probably
panel.
We might do an open panel Monday night. We might.
Oh yeah.
And since we got,
well, I'm just telling you, I probably won't be there that often. I'm just saying, you know, just
well, you're a busy man.
It's because I'm a prick, you know.
Because of the prick?
No, because I am a prick.
Oh no, you're not.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I just want to say that.
That's
because that's what I've been getting accused of that a lot lately. You don't come to my channel. You don't come to my channel. I can't go to everybody's fucking channels all the time and do my shit.
It's like I was tired last night, so I missed Harley Dad's and I missed a few others. So at least, you know, if I can't make it on there, I'll try to pop in, say hi, smash the like button, and then skip out. If I'm busy or just tired, and the late night streams tonight was just a fluke, but yeah, it's getting hard to do these late night streams, and I got to wake up in a few hours and cut grass. I got a lot of shit to do today.
All right, bye, Nils.
Not good right now. What time is it actually? 3:41. I'll stay on for another 20, or however long you want to stay on. I'll stay on for another 20 minutes at least, 15, 20.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on here much longer either, but yeah. But I'm addicted to you guys. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's more than just trying to be heard and shit. It's literally like having like it helps me in my own personal life. It helps me become a better person, a better version of who I want to be. Having you guys around and shit, man.
And
Like,
you're fun
you
to
guys-
hang around with. You're absolutely
You guys help push me to become a better person. So everything I do,
I do
I
it for you.
do it for you.
And every day you're stronger, better, and faster, smarter than you were the day before.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know about the faster part. I don't know about the faster part. I don't move very quickly, but all those other ones I'm
Oh,
pretty
just that one elbow. Amy's backstage.
Okay. I panicked. I'm not gonna lie, I panicked.
That pump wasn't supposed to turn off for another 2 hours, so I had to turn the pool pump back on. We got a sprayer.
Hi, Amy. What's up, Dashing?
Hi.
Or Dishing? What's up, Dishing?
What's up,
Dishing
chick?
Tea with D. What's up, Amy?
Oh, not much. You basically forced my hand and made me come up, so here I am.
See, I know how to work it. Come on now.
Yeah, you had to twist your arm. That's how he got injured. We had to twist his arm.
That's not even funny.
Yeah, it was.
I can't even wipe my ass with my right hand. Okay, it's not funny.
Hey, you can learn to be ambidextrous now.
I've been training myself how to be ambidextrous for the last couple of years.
That's
Like
why
I
you
can
can't.
write, I can write almost. Well, I can't, not identical, but they're pretty close with both hands with my name and shit.
At least you can still wipe your ass. You don't have to worry about the dog licking it off.
Jeez.
Nails.
Harley Dad's not here. I had to make a Harley Dad joke.
That's worse than a Harley Dad joke.
Okay, probably.
People are going to be thinking I'm into bestiality and shit again, Nils.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I just barely got that shit cleared up for the third time.
Yeah, he's already killed the gerbil.
For the third time. Sorry. See, God damn it. You're gonna make me go in there. You're gonna make me relapse, Nils.
It is.
Damn it, we have so much fun over here. Yeah, there's like four or five streams I go to now. I cut garbage out completely. I took the trash out, Amy.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really go much anywhere. Here and Harley's pretty much. That's it.
Here, Harley's, Drew when he's on,
Yeah, sometimes.
the VIX, TF.
No, I don't go there.
I'll go there for the conspiracy shit he's been doing lately. And Angel Gotti's, that's about it. But the two streams that I'm on the most outside of ours is G2Ks and Harley Dads. Like hanging with the cool kids. It's just fun, man. I mean, it's like hanging out with
No.
the
It's
family.
not like hanging out with the cool kids. It's hanging out with the losers, bro.
Yeah.
This one's for the losers. Nah, you guys aren't losers. Not in my book.
No. We are, and we're okay with it.
Oh shit! I need to grab my charger. You're a winner. And some people are wieners. But yeah, man, it's like hanging out.
Maybe on both.
It's like hanging out with family. You know, every stream is like a reunion.
It's almost like it's the first time we ever met, but we've known each other forever, you know.
I'm gonna start doing that every time I come up. I'm gonna be like, man, thanks for letting me up on panel first time on stream.
I'll be like, he's fucking lying, you guys. He's been around here for fucking ever. We can't get him to go away.
Yeah. I'm like that one bush, man, that's hard to eradicate and prickly and annoying.
All I heard, honestly, all I heard
Yeah,
was prick.
they make Nair for that. Just
Oh, there you go.
Did you
Now
say
you
no?
know.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Amy.
Okay, so check this shit out. Okay, so do you guys know I took my son to Salt Lake like middle of last week or some shit so he could go to a concert, and while I was there, I've been doing this fucking treasure hunt thing for the last 4 or 5 years with a friend who lives in Salt Lake. Well, I went while my son was there at the concert.
Geocache.
I went to go look for this fucking treasure, right? Well, my phone decided to take a shit on me. The internet quit fucking working. I couldn't take it into where I needed to go and shit. Guess what, guys? No,
What?
it was found today. in the exact fucking spot I had pinned it at, dude. No fucking bullshit, dude. $25,000 in cash, dude. Found exactly where I had pinned it at, dude. Yeah. But because my phone quit fucking working, just like it did when I was in Boise for the Jelly Roll concert. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. No bullshit.
Ty, what's
No
up?
fucking bullshit. That's okay. It just wasn't meant for me to have the money. And that's okay. I'm okay with that.
That's right. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
okay.
geocaching would be more fun if they had money.
What?
The geocaching people were into a few years ago, that shit would be way more fun if there was money involved.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
So geocaching is where people would get boxes and stuff. They would go on the website, drop a GPS link, and you have to look for like certain clues and stuff to find where the cache was, basically, like a box, container or something. Some of them can be shoved up underneath like rock ledges along creeks and stuff. Some can be like right off the road. But you'll get like the GPS coordinates for it, and then you have to physically search for it in that area.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally not too far. Some are like 30 feet away, some are 10 feet away. So yeah, that was the first years.
This is just something that these two realtors do every single year in Utah.
Treasure hunt.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Every year. Last year, I think it was 50,000 that they hit last year.
What?
So we're going to do something cool for our stream. Maybe next Friday. We're going to switch some stuff around, but we're going to do like a trivia. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. We called it something different in high school, but so basically, like we'll have trivia, and the answer to that trivia will be a location near like where you live or in your state, and then you can go look for like this certain really cool clue, and it'll be like either an artifact or just something really interesting. We're working on it. It's going to be pretty cool content, but we switch it up like a little bit of everything.
Hell yeah.
And then we got date night coming up here soon, and we're going to do a Q&A while we're eating dinner. So you guys get to see me drink beer and eat a steak and ask us questions.
Okay, how come you don't dip your steak in your beer?
It's all going in the same spot anyways.
Well, why don't you dip your steak in your beer? I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Good. I don't think I've ever done that, but yeah. Not even when I don't even think we dipped the beef heart in the beer when Drew was here. That was the first time he had it, man. He loved it.
Yeah?
He absolutely loved it. He's like, what does it taste like? And I said, honestly, right off the grill, when it's still hot, that's the best time to eat it, and it tastes like a sirloin. It's just a little bit chewier. And
If it ain't moving, I ain't chewing.
he was so trashed. Both of us were on the stream that night. I was double fisting beers, man.
Hey, don't say double fist on here. You're gonna get somebody excited. Probably me. But
I thought I was stone cold for a minute. And then we were shotgunning beer.
my wife's like, shut up, that's stupid.
And then they turn around, they're like, man, we don't drink this much. We never drink this much. I said, we don't either. We just figured you guys drink this much. And literally, I drank last Friday night, me and Angie. That was the first time we drank since Drew was here, since he left. Drew and Chris and everybody. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a drink.
Yeah, every
I
time
can't even remember the last time.
every time we jump on here, we jump on Harley Dads, we were drinking. And so everybody's like, oh man, Nils drinks like every day. No, not even every week. Only on certain occasions. Especially when you get older, you can't, it's not healthy to live life that way at all. All right, there's a PSA for the evening. It's one of those do as I say, not as I do type of things.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked oxtail. What? That sounds good. Last time I had oxtail, I think, was in Haiti. That shit was good.
I won't make a joke. I won't make a joke to that one.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Go back to the bestiality joke.
Oh no! I was gonna make some kind of joke about the only tail I ate, the last tail I ate was my wife. You know what I mean? Like, dude, she just gave me the fucking stink eye, and she didn't even look at me, dude.
It's really bad when they give you the stink eye and then they smile slowly.
I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing right now, but I'm not looking over at her.
Oh, man, I'm glad you got to go fishing this morning.
Me too. Like it really fucking helped me out, dude.
So I tell you, go walk in the woods. Go outside and touch grass. You know, go fishing. Something.
Yes.
Get the hell outside and do something.
See, and dude, like, there's been so many times I've been out fishing, dude, and there's been kids and shit around, dude, or just people that have been struggling to try, you know, like seeing me catch, dude. I'm not kidding. I can go down. There can be people can be fishing all day long and not get a single fucking bite all day long, dude. I'll walk down to the river, dude. I'll make a cast and I'll catch fish, dude. And then they're asking me, you know what I mean? And it's like, when it comes to kids and shit, dude, I'll stop doing what I'm doing, dude, and I'll help them kids figure out how to get into the fishing, dude. And like I am that person that takes that saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime.
Yep.
You know, so.
Yeah, Wanda, we need licenses here, and I think the trout stamp's only like $10. It's dirt cheap.
Yeah, we don't do trout stamps. Like I'm lucky I got my disability because, like, dude, our fucking fishing licenses for residents are like $45 a year, dude.
Wow, our sportsman's $35. Our annual sportsman's $35. Trout stamps 10, bear stamps 10, and then it's like an extra 10 for just an extra buck stamp. So hunting, fishing, trapping.
No. There's no such thing as an extra buck stamp in Idaho. Like we get, dude, it's so regulated around here, dude. It's crazy, bro.
Mm.
So our deer season runs from October 5th to October 15th.
Wow.
10 days.
Wow. So
and we only get to shoot antlered deer with 2 or more points, but no more than 5.
That's fucked up.
I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy around here, dude.
The place being so beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know how much it costs for somebody to come from out of state to hunt here or fish here?
Probably like $700.
To fish, yeah. To hunt, it's like fucking $1,400 for deer.
Wow. I
Oh, yeah, dude.
Wyoming was expensive too.
Oh yeah. Like in my hometown, back when I was a kid, it's no longer a Blue Ribbon River, but we used to have people flying in from fucking all over the world, Finland, Japan, China, just to fish for German browns here because we had a Blue Ribbon German Brown River in my backyard.
Well, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Yeah, Idaho's got some beautiful fishing up there.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I wanted to come elk hunting up there, and it was just way too expensive.
Dude, they fucking big, dude.
And then and I was trying to figure out I was going to try and figure out how to get the meat home because apparently they have a law up there too that you can't transport it out of state.
If you buy an out of state tag, you can.
So, because I was like, well, what the fuck? So there's I know there's processors and stuff, and they can do it and then ship it to you. I was like, no, I should be able to put it in a cooler and whatever and take it back with me.
Like you can't like
Wyoming has that same fucking law, and I was like, that is dumb.
if you bought a tag and a license, you could. But if you came to visit me and I wanted to give you like a hindquarter of an elk, you couldn't technically unless I wrote you a letter saying, yes, I gave him this. This is his to transport back home. He did not. It clearly has to state on there, he did not pay for this. No money has exchanged hands. It's fucking a federal felony in Idaho, dude, to fucking sell wild meat in Idaho, dude.
Oh, what?
Yeah, bro.
On that shit.
I'm saying, I'm not fucking. You can't sell your wildlife meat that you harvest, dude.
Dude, that is crazy because we literally have our grocery stores here sell
No.
wild game.
No,
Yeah, not here.
They
You
sell
can't.
wild game here, and there's actually, we call them exotic meat markets, and there's one like 48 miles from us in the capital that you can buy anything. Like that's normally when I get my lamb shoulders, that's where I go down to and buy it from, and they're Australian lamb.
Yeah, I don't eat lamb. It just seems like it's a slap in the face to Jesus. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it's just a personal thing for me, really. Like, you know, the Lamb of God. And I don't want to be eating the Lamb of God. He'd probably be pretty pissed if I ate his lamb, so I'm not eating lamb.
And well, to be fair, they used to sacrifice them too.
Hey, that's their deal. That's their deal,
Yeah,
not mine.
I
I'm
do.
saying.
The one thing I do miss is the moose burgers. I really miss moose burgers.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. The first female elk I harvested, dude. She literally weighed out after hide and bone and cleaned out almost 800 fucking pounds of actual just meat, bro.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, dude. We ate off two elk. I got one year. My dad got one 2 years later. We ate off 2 elk. We didn't buy any beef steak, any beef hamburger for fucking 7 motherfucking years, bro.
Wow.
Dude, it took my mom, my dad, and myself 4 days to grind and chop the first cow elk up that we shot, dude. They're fucking huge, bro. And I just want to make it clear, I have never in my life hunted for sport. I don't think hunting is a sport. I don't think fishing is a sport. I hunt and fish for survival because we're poor, and we were poor, especially when I was younger. So I don't go out there, and I'm not going out to shoot the biggest massive buck out there. I'm just out there to support and feed my family. So I just wanted to say that because I got a couple emails the other day when I was talking about it. You can't get around. I was like, whatever.
You animal killer.
Yeah. Just saying.
I'd like to go back and visit Elk City again, though, or Elk River rather. I do miss it out there.
Yeah. Like these hunting shows and shit you see on TV and shit. Like they're like, oh yes, they're acting like they're fucking stalking on these deer for. No, you're literally you see that great big thing in the background that's got this fucking bucket on it. That's called a feeder. Okay, all they do is put that feeder out there, and the fucking deer come running to it, dude. They're not out there actually. They're not out there working they're not doing it right, dude. Like that is so. Like anybody can lure in anybody or anything with the right kind of fucking equipment. You know what I mean? Like you can't use certain scents and shit. We can't put out fruit. We can't bait them. We can't put out salt licks for any kind of fucking wildlife around here, dude. Period, dude.
Yeah, we can't bait here either, and you can't bait bears, even though jelly donuts is the best bait for them.
Marshmallows and mayonnaise.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you could take that marshmallow.
Marshmallows and mayonnaise. Marshmallows and mayonnaise.
Sounds like a weird ska band.
You don't see marshmallow mayonnaise. That's gonna be my next punk band.
Better than fucking strawberry cotton balls.
Strawberry cotton balls.
Oh,
like some
dude.
Drew will play on his stream.
No. The person who said it, they know who the fuck they are. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Queen Dee Dee's here.
Mm-hmm. They know damn good and well who they are.
Strawberry cotton balls.
Fucking couldn't believe it. What's up, Queen DD?
May or may not have been high enough to eat something like that one time.
And I'm telling you right now, I can't get it out. I can't get it out of my mind, dude.
Oh, no.
I'm dead serious, dude. Today. I've probably thought about it fucking 50,000 times.
I could have gone the rest of the stream without hearing about that. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, and the last order I did that I ran to American Falls? Guess what I had to pick up today? I sat there and stared at this fucking bag of cotton balls. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So you know what I did? This is how bad it is. I fucking had to go find somebody that looked like I could get him to fucking, hey, don't make fun of me. Can you grab this fucking bag of cotton balls, take my phone, and fucking scan the barcode on it, throw it in the fucking cart? Then I had to ask somebody to put the fucking cotton balls in the goddamn bag at the check register. And then I get to the fucking person's house to drop them off, and I have to ask them to go out in my car to get the fucking bag of cotton balls out of my car. It's that bad. Dude, it's that bad.
I'm going to start calling cotton candy strawberry cotton balls.
No, you're fucking, you know what, Niels?
Dave, you're the one that brought it up. You're the one that brought it up.
Hey.
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 I hate you back on.
Fuck you, Niels.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my dad said maybe you used to be a cotton picker in your past life. I'm like, whatever.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. It's not fun. Like, look it up. It's a real, honest to God phobia, dude.
Oh, my vape is finally dead. This one's finally
It's called Sling Dong No Phobia. Something like that. Something close to that.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I did. I'll boot any motherfucking person I want to.
Yeah.
I do need a hug, Ty.
I love
I could
Dee
really
Dee.
use a hug. My aunt died today, guys. So yeah.
Aw, really? I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
No, dude, it's crazy too because they actually removed her off of life support last night at like 8:00 last night, and I told my cousin I was like, keep me informed on what's going on. You know what I mean? And then about 2:00 today, I hadn't heard anything from her at all. So I sent her a message. I was like, an update, and she's like, yeah, she's still holding on. So I sent my cousin a voice message. I was like, hey, can you do me a favor? Are you still at the hospital? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, can you take her your phone and go hold it up next to her ear, even though she might not be able to know it's me or whatever. Like, I need to say goodbye to my aunt.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I can do that. So she called me when she got back to the doctor, to her mom's room, and I said my goodbyes to her. And her and my mom, my aunt and my mom, they were like the best of fucking friends, dude, for the last 50 years. And I called my mom and I said, hey, here's the update. Like, I just better talk to her. I just better got, talk to Ray and shit. And I said, I talked to Alice, my aunt Alice, and I was like, I told her my goodbyes, and I was like, so call Ray, and this might be your time to say your goodbyes to her. My mom called, said her goodbyes, and my aunt died 5 minutes later.
Oh man.
And that's gospel truth. Like, she was literally the doctors were surprised that she made it to past 15-20 minutes after they removed life support. She made it almost a full 24 fucking hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
Also, hey
The wor-
Ty.
Like, it's crazy, but yeah, dude. Nothing. SO. It's nothing. Strawberry cotton ball don't exist.
No.
But yeah. So yeah, she did pass away this morning. Or this afternoon. At 3:18. After she passed away at 3:18. Now I'm just trying to figure out a way to get to Boise with my mom, my dad, and my wife for her funeral. And she's Native American, and so, you know what I mean? It could be like anytime. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So. If you send, I'm not kidding, Southern. I will not open any package from you ever. Then I'm just telling you right now. They can just sit there and pile up on the front door, right by the front door. Just saying. So, so all those, all those pictures that I put on that fucking Shopify or whatever the fuck it was, you never got any of those,
No, nothing was uploaded.
dude. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like it takes the wind out of my sails so fucking hard, dude. I spent like fucking 8 hours like cropping them and fucking, you know what I mean, making them real, and none of it went through, dude. That's yeah, yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing, Ty.
Whoa, what's up, Debbie? With 2 cats? Why 2 cats? Because she can't have 3.
I also have 2 cats.
Because that's okay. That does sound kind of good. It does sound
Right?
pretty
That
good.
just sounds fire.
Look at you. Put it in the microwave, warm your milk up a little bit.
Mm.
I bet you that'd be bomb as fuck. It's like blueberry muffin tops cereal. It was great too when it was here. Oh, it's been no, not that kind of special KSO. I knew somebody was going to say something, but I wasn't expecting it to be USO.
If they're flavoring drugs, I'm fucked. My fat ass.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. So
Okay.
I know
I am.
you already got here, but you know,
That's all good.
yeah. So Remy's really trying to talk me into like switching like from this platform to a different one, and I'm trying to be stubborn about it. And so you and Hardy and Dad might want to try to help Kinism because I'm really not looking forward to learning a whole new program, but I can't keep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I've been just using StreamYard for 3 years and it works for me. You know what I mean? But Remy makes sense. I'm just saying. So.
Well, hopefully the learning curve won't be too bad.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm not the world's most absorbent sponge when it comes to knowledge in that department. So, you know.
I think Drew's been fucking with it, so he might be able to help.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate you all stopping by. 3 things.
Yeah.
Number one, Amy's in charge right now. That's number 1.
No.
Number 1, try to love one another right now because we might not get a chance to do so tomorrow. In fact, there are people that are here today that won't get that chance to do so tomorrow. How ironic is that? So we might as well take advantage of it while we can. Number 2, have the day you deserve to have. And number 3, tell your friends about me because they're going to want to know. Get to know. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Nils. Bye, Amy. I love you, sweetheart. Be good.
Love you too.
Ty,
Love you, sugar.
Ford, Wanda, everybody else, Queen, Debbie with 2 cats. Thank you all for being here. All you people watching from the rest stop, I appreciate it. Maybe grow a sack sometime and come up and say hi on the chat or in the panel or whatever. Get out of the rest stop sometimes.
Until next time.
Until next time. Laters. All you fucking haters. See you fucking later. Fucking haters.